there. Ça passe.
Yeah, let's continue the history making. Listed as a second teamer behind Jordan Lewis on that side, Jarian Jones behind Tyson Campbell. Look, the simple truth is so often you start with three corners, right? You have three corners. I wonder what percentage of plays there are three cornerbacks on the field.
I think a lot.
A lot, right? I don't know. I'm going to put it on you early.
Let's get it.
Google machine for me and see if they can come up with an answer to the percentage of defensive plays in an NFL game with a third cornerback on the field, or however we're going to categorize it. A couple of interesting things here on the defensive side. Dennis Gardeck is going to start in a three linebacker formation. We have another Devin Lloyd or Ventrell Miller. I mean, I guess I'm to assume that Lloyd and Miller on the defensive side of the ball, ETN and Bigsby on the offensive side of the ball. Is it a 1 week comp to get that final call? Comp being competition? Look, you're not doing a lot. We're into game planning today, man. Wednesday, a big day. It's game week. And suddenly it's here, huh? So I don't understand the or on a couple of these things. I mean, a depth chart is what it is. You put it out there, you stand by it. But for now, a couple of ors, a couple of co-starters, one on offense, one on defense, the running back position, which, again, that's probably going to be a hot hand, or in this case, hot leg situation. Cue the Rod Stewart. You know. ET doesn't, by the way. So just a little insider for me and some of you 6 o'clockers. So Bigsby and ETN, depending, who's hot. Their styles contrast. So look, it's a good thunder and lightning backfield if they can get going. But man, they did not get going, and ETN has not gotten going really since the 22 season. So we shall see. Bashal Tootin waiting in the wings there. The rookie, by midseason if things go right and they drafted the right guy, by midseason, Bashal Tootin is I would expect would also be a big part of the equation. So
got an answer for you.
What's that?
In recent NFL seasons, this is per AI chat.
Okay.
The league average usage of nickel defense has been over 60% of defensive snaps.
Yeah, that makes sense. Again, if the Chiefs were coming to town to open it, pretty good odds you'd need three corners out there.
Yeah.
With Carolina, Chuba Hubbard was a heck of a back last year.
He was.
Had a really big year. They went and got Rico Dowdle, who was a 1,000-yard rusher for the Cowboys. I got to think a big part of what the Panthers are going to want to do is run the football, especially early in the year, especially with, their second receivers on IR. Their previous second receiver's been traded.
And our run defense really ain't all that.
And our run defense has got to prove itself. There you go. So the chances of formation dictating a start for Travis Hunter, probably not as likely as it might be against some other teams. So anyway, look, that's just a formality. You're going to see the guy on the field an awful lot on both sides of the ball. It's a really exciting page-turning year for Jaguars football. We'll see if that excitement is warranted, how long it can last. But, man, to get Jack first season opener, the Travis Hunter edition, the refound optimism and a new scheme, a new coach, There's a new GM, Tony Baselli, now in the front office. It is it's a milestone Sunday.
It's huge, man.
You go through the milestone Sundays in franchise history, just by proxy, coaching debuts are always going to be big Sundays compared to others. But this one, with a complete regime change, with a quarterback growing into the middle of his career, with Travis Hunter and the excitement that he has brought to both sides of the ball. Let's see how it translates, and we find out. Kickoff coming this Sunday. Well, it's official. When it comes to football, AI sucks. It just does. Analytics and FPI and these, computer models of football strength, okay, are computer-driven, analytic-driven. By now, do they just throw it through AI? I don't even know. But they're wrong, and the humans, iRobot, are right. And FSU is a perfect example. I told you how in the FPI, Football Power Index, the same ridiculous poll that kept Texas number one, had Alabama, 8-10 spots ahead of Florida State, who just didn't fluky beat them, beat the hockey sticks out of them. So to me, in my world, there is no scenario where Alabama can be ranked ahead of Florida State this week. None. Well, the writers especially agree with me, the media folks, the AP. FSU goes from unranked to number 14 in the country. Wow, what a leap. Well deserved. They look like a top 15 team the way they played on Sunday. And listen, it was the Tommy Boy show. But if you're an FSU fan, you watch the game, there's a lot more to be optimistic about than the quarterback position. They're way better on both lines of scrimmage. The transfers have made them way better there. Way better. They more than held their own against what has typically been the first, second, or third best lines of scrimmage in the SEC, depending on what Georgia and LSU are doing. That's Bama. But anyway, back to the original story. FSU all the way up to 14 in the media poll. Just one spot behind the Gators, who are number 13. Florida hosts USF this week. Miami makes a nice jump from 10 to 5. Yo! Look at Florida, man. Florida's got to play USF this week, and then you know what they get? Back-to-back top 5 road games. They go to LSU, who's up to 3. They jump 6 spots after beating Clemson, and then they go to Miami, who's up to 5. Not to mention, the end of the schedule looks a little different. FSU is immediately into the top 15. You damn right I made it all about the Gators. Anywho, good news for FSU, and I will curse them until the clock hits zeros on game day. But I got a lot of FSU buddies out there who were very downtrodden, seemingly rightfully so, by the prospects of the year. And boy, that tune has changed quick. Makes for a funner fall, if you ask me, E. Makes for a funner fall.
I got to agree.
Yeah, let's go. Over on the coaches' side, Gators move up 2 from 17 to 15. FSU enters the rankings. Coaches a little more skeptical. They've got them at 19, but they do have them ahead of Alabama, thank goodness. Bama's 20 in the coaches' poll. In that poll, Miami jumped 3 from 10 to 7. Texas 0-1, and Arch stays ahead of the Canes. Come on, man. The grace they give these teams based on how they voted them in before the season started after they lose games, albeit tough games, is ridiculous. If they're as good as you think they are, despite losing week 1, they'll earn their way back in by week 6. Texas has to play Florida and Georgia. They got plenty of chance to prove it back. They shouldn't get to stay in the top 5, 6, 7 until then. That's not fair. Same with Clemson. Clemson had a home game. Man, that Brian Kelly is unlikable, dude. Can you just take the high road, my man? Did you see what happened yesterday?
What'd he do?
So Dabo is rationalizing his loss. Whatever. It's what you do. He's standing at his podium and said, to be honest with you, I didn't think either team played great. I just heard the end of the soundbite. It's like, if I was great, we were about a 68 and they were about a 75. And so Brian Kelly got awful smug about Dabo's grading in his press conference when they told him about that. And he said, well, maybe Dabo was asleep in the second half, where we scored 14 unanswered. And he either grades tough or he didn't watch the second half. And then he said, and maybe he didn't. Okay, Brian, settle down, buddy. Got awful chirpy after I believe it's his first season opening win at LSU. I think they've lost the season opener his first, this would be his 4th year, his first 3 years. So nonetheless, a nice win for LSU. And yeah, the scene starts to shift a little bit in college football with every week and every result. Some shuffling around the rankings for sure. FSU gets a breather this week. They host East Texas A&M, which I believe is the Texas campus of Long Island University. Miami is, I think Miami's off this week. I think Miami Bethune-Cookman. So they'll host BCC. The Gators host USF. Not a lot of, Last week gave us some tasty morsels when it came to some matchups involving ranked teams.
Yeah, week 1 was crazy. Week 2, not so much.
No, man, I'm looking at it here. I'm just kind of scrolling down for the first time, moving on to week 2. And I'm trying to find a pair of ranked teams matching up. And as I go down the list here, we had more coaches spatting in the media a little bit yesterday with Oklahoma State and Oregon. More on that a little bit later. Still scrolling. All right, we're going to get to prime time and get a couple of ranked teams. All right, here we go. Michigan, Oklahoma. You got to wait till 7:30. But, of course, at 7:30, you'll likely be at the Voodoo Brewing Company in San Marco, where we'll be giving our instant reaction to the Florida game with Swamp Sessions, the podcast, booming at you live every game day Saturday, 30 minutes after we go final whistle. All right, Michigan, Oklahoma, that's it, man. It's the only matchup of top 25 teams. Now, look, the beauty of college football is you can find, you can find your tie-in. For some of you, it might have to do with the point spread. I don't know. All right, let's take our first time out here. It's a Custom Tree Surgeons Wednesday. Got our Wednesday favorites, the Murphy Power Hour. I'll let the boys talk baseball. The Braves just continue to drop one-run games, and the season for Atlanta fan ended long ago. Trying to keep my interest in baseball and keep up as best I can. Sigh. I'm sure these two, Met fanatics can get you all updated. It'll be the Dan and Dan show talking baseball. Maybe I'll finally follow through on all the threats, and you and I'll just go up to lunch for a half hour and let them talk ball. First time out here, Get Smart John, just a little over an hour away, up and rolling with the best in the business, Custom Tree Surgeons and CustomTreeSurgeons.com.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
He's our big hitter.
I'm Jaguars Today's middle linebacker, Tom McManus.
He tackles Jags talk from a middle linebacker's point of view. Fridays on 1010XL. Protected by Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
For over 55 years, Green Acres Sporting Goods has proudly served Jacksonville from the corner of Normandy and Hammond Boulevard. From archery to hunting and fishing, they've got the gear, service, and know-how to get you outdoor ready. Stop by their full-service archery pro shop and check out their wide selection of firearms. And while you're there, sign up for their weekly concealed weapon classes. You can find it all at greenacresporting.com.
To get this thing unwrapped here. Duval!
Prize, what in the world are you doing working on your Duval?
That's right, Dan. I really identify with Duval.
You live in St. John's County, knucklehead.
I mean the Duval sub, the Daily Stash Duval. Turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheeses. Lettuce and tomato, crispy and fresh, like me. I'm sure there's a Daily Stash sub that sums you up.
The boss.
Because, of course,
oven roasted beef, Munster cheese, roasted mushrooms, caramelized onions. It's the boss of all subs. Only available for me.
That's just not true.
What do you mean? I walked in the other day, screamed, "You know it!" and said, "A boss for a boss."
Well, no matter who you are, there is a Daily Stash sandwich or sub for you.
21 locations in the area. Go find yours. They may even make you a boss.
I'm sure they will, because it is Daily Stash.
Where more is better.
And you got that right.
Hey, it's Lauren Brooks. Looking and feeling great isn't just for women. Hello Smooth Med Spa has something for everyone. Laser hair removal, wrinkle smoothing, skincare, and more. With over 400 plus 5-star reviews and over a decade in business, they know their stuff. Book now at hellosmooth.com.
The calls have been pouring in.
It's the strongest phone connection on the First Coast. The Checkmate Coatings phone line covers you with expert interviews from around the country and your opinions and comments from here at home. All day, every day on 1010XL.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Tired of high energy bills? Replace those inefficient windows and patio doors now with the big BOGO event. Buy one, get one 40% off replacement windows and patio doors. Plus, no money down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. This offer expires September 30th. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Hi, I'm Sean Monahan from Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach. Since 1977, we've been Jacksonville's local family jeweler with a beautiful selection of fine jewelry and certified diamonds. But we're also Jacksonville's leading buyer of gold, silver, and diamonds from the public. Gold's recently hit an all-time high at over $3,000 per ounce. Pay bills, buy something fun. Now is the time to sell your gold for cash and get top dollar, or trade it in for a new piece and get even more at Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
Florida Gators football on 1010XL is driven by Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville, Renewal by Anderson Custom Windows and Doors, and the law firm of Farah and Farah. Get Gators play-by-play on 1010XL.
How do you know that your roof is ready for the next big storm? You don't. That's why you need to call me. I'm Ronnie, the owner of Brandon Roofing. We'll assess your roof and fix those issues before they become storm disasters. Visit BrandonRoofing.com today to schedule your free roofing quote.
License number CCC 1328006.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Back on a custom Tree Surgeons Wednesday. I guess total synergy. It's a hump day, stump grinding, and more. You get it. By the way, when they come take a tree out, you'll never know there was a tree there. That's how they do it at Custom Tree Surgeons. They're doing it different. Jags hoping to do it different this year. Liam Cohen makes his debut as the Jaguars head coach. It's certainly it's a lot bigger than Liam Cohen's first game as a head coach. It's the first game of the season. It's big at all 16 host sites where teams want to get off to good starts. I think this one's a little more important, not because it's Liam Cohen's first game, but because of everything else we talked about, ET. The Panthers, comparatively, are as friendly an opener as you could have gotten. I'm not going to downgrade them. Who knows? Maybe the Panthers are the team that'll be last year's Commanders. Nobody knows. But as we sit here, just using the data that we have and going through the Jaguar schedule, there aren't many games that you could host in week one that would give you a better opportunity to get off to a good start. Now, I know that's not the mentality down there. I'm not saying it is, but we're fans, and in some ways, just like the AP poll, we're smarter. Just saying. Liam Cohen, it's a little bit of a longer answer, but it allows him to go a little deeper into the question of just how important this first game is.
It is important for sure. Like we want to go and set the tone 100%. I wouldn't say I want these guys to put an all or nothing approach into the first game just because, shoot, you don't know how any season's going to play out. But it is important for us to get the ball moving a little bit in terms of playing the way that we want to play. Whatever the result is, we've got to live with that ultimately. But if we show, coming out, playing with great energy, execution, playing tough, is it going to be perfect? We all know it's not. But it is important for those guys to be able to get some confidence, okay, in a game setting. All right, these systems and these fundamentals that I've been getting coached on for months now work, right? I mean, ultimately, it comes down to when there's shown improvement and you do execute in all three phases, it helps create more buy-in for what you're trying to do, and now they're listening and you have their attention. So it is very important. I wouldn't say if the season's lost if we don't have the much success that we would like to have, but you definitely want to see that jump that we're talking about in terms of the physicality, the toughness, the nature that we want to play the game. That's really what I'm looking for, and to see how we respond to adversity, because there's something's going to happen in the game that doesn't go our way. And I want to see how we respond to that, and that'll help me as we move throughout the season, seeing how we do that, and that helps guys come together as well as a team.
All right, CBS Sports.com has mobilized their NFL staff, 9 of them in all, and asked them to make their NFL predictions. Division winners, Super Bowl champs. So of the 9, which includes Pete Prisco, by the way.
Shout out, Petey. Of
the 9, E.T., how many do you think, if any, pick the Jacksonville Jaguars to win the AFC South?
There's always at least one.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with 1.
All right. Will any team other than the Texans get a first place vote? Except for the one that you're giving to the Jags. So it'll be
8 Texans,
8 for the
Jag.
Texans.
Yeah.
1 for the Jags.
I believe so.
Now, I am going to, before we go through this polling of results, I am going to say that these aren't the easiest answers for the panel when you're picking this division. None of the teams overpower you with, any sort of certainty that they're the best team in the division. The Texans have won the division the last 2 years. They kind of stepped back, it felt like, a little bit last year, although they did have a nice home playoff win. Beat the pants off the Chargers. The defense is really good. Can the offensive line hold up is probably the biggest question in Houston, and we're going to see some of those answers, eyewitness account, when they come to town in week 3. Here are the betting odds to win the AFC South. The Texans are plus 110. That's basically a little better than even money. The Jaguars are plus 270. So for those that don't gamble, that basically means Houston is even money to win the division.
You bet $1, you win $1.10.
Yeah, and the Jags are about 2.5 to 1 to win the division. You bet $1, you win $2.70. Then come the Colts. They're at 350. The Titans way down there at plus 700. Here's how the quote-unquote experts surveyed. Prisco, Jag friendly. This might need to be where we get our Jag vote. And I scroll down to Pete Prisco. Texans. Mm-hmm. It won't be easy because of the offensive line issues, but they will win a so-so division thanks to the defense. I kind of said what I said. All right, the next one is, let's see, the next. All right, the next pick, Texans, but do write this. The Jaguars have me slightly intrigued, particularly if Liam Cohen can revitalize Trevor Lawrence. But the division still belongs to Houston. Next up, Texans. Houston, not a Super Bowl contender, but still the best team in this division. Next up, Texans. Wouldn't be a surprise if any of these 4 teams won the division. C.J. Stroud has been the most consistent quarterback, and the defense has a lot of talent. Next up, Texans. And nobody in this division is good, but at least Houston has a really good defense. Next up, Jaguars. Tell us about it, Cody Benjamin.
Oh, shout out Code.
The Texans should remain a playoff team, but the Colts and Titans are rebuilding, and the Jags might actually have juice as Trevor Lawrence feeds 2 dynamic young pass catchers under Liam Cohen. Next up, Texans. Same description. That pass game, Tank Dell, don't forget, is out. Mechie's been traded. They drafted a couple of rookies that we'll also get an eye on early in the season, Jaden Higgins and Jalen Noel. They've also had to turn to Nick Chubb at running back. Chubb has looked a lot more spry this preseason, but man, had to do a lot of miles and now a couple of major injuries to trust him. And Joe Mixon's on the shelf, so the offense has some issues, especially an offensive line that is not viewed well. Oh, by the way, I was happy going through the NFC to see, by the way, the Eagles were a sweep in the East. Does that surprise you?
Eagles, wow.
Yeah, that's surprising. I know they're the Super Bowl champs, but man, that division seems to ebb and flow, and the Commanders feel like they're coming.
Right.
Of course, the Jags look like they were coming in 23. When young teams, you just got to be careful, I guess. A lot of people liking the Packers. Packers and Lions split it with the Packers taking 7 of the votes there. But here's where I got my old fan allegiances get buoyed a little bit. The Bucs are the betting favorite to win the South. I got a lot of Falcons picks here. I got, let's see, Bucs, Falcons, Bucs. Panthers, what? What?
Yeah, it's always one.
All right, what is he? Let's see what this dude writes about our season opening opponent. This is my least confident pick, but I need one non-favorite. Bryce Young carries over a strong finish from last year, or we made defense significantly improved. Derek Brown missed a lot of last year. That's a big reason they had one of their worst run defenses ever. He's back. Offseason signees and rookies should make the front much better. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe improvement for the Panthers this year. I can't. I think the Falcons are improved, and the Bucs have kind of held on to that division now for a few years running. The NFC West, to me, is one of the most interesting divisions, ET. We'll be making our pick. We may as well do it today and let Murphy get in on the action.
I like that.
The NFC West, man, is even though the odds can span all the way down to the Seahawks at 5.5 to 1. I mean, this is another division where I wouldn't be surprised who won the division. Obviously, I would be more surprised if it was the Cardinals or Seahawks, but I wouldn't be shocked. The Rams got a balky 37-year-old quarterback. That worries me. If I knew Matthew Stafford was healthy and could play the kind of football Matthew Stafford has played, I'd be all aboard the Rams. They added Devontae Adams. They got a really underrated top-shelf running back in Kyron Williams, and one of the best defensive lines in football was built in part with the help of James Gladstone. So I like the Rams a bunch, but I'm worried about Matthew Stafford. Let's see the picks here. 49ers, Rams, Seahawksy. 49ers, another Seahawksy.
Oh.
Rams, 49ers. I guess the word is, based on the division splits for this year's schedule, the Niners have the easiest schedule in the NFL based on last year's win percentages. So that should help, in addition to getting Christian McCaffrey back and some others. I lied. They were just picking division winners. I don't have a Super Bowl forecast and all that good stuff. You can leave that heavy lifting to us as experts here, maybe a little bit later this morning. Custom Tree Surgeons Wednesday. FSU, as I mentioned, has shot up the rankings. Miami has shot up the rankings. They are two of the schools in college football, Division I football, that really took advantage of those transfer rules. They took advantage of the transfer portal. Would Miami and FSU be celebrating jumps in the poll, and now for FSU into the top 15, Miami into the top 5, if Carson Beck and Tommy Castellanos hadn't hit grand slams out of the gate as first-time starters at their new schools? Well, the transition wasn't quite so smooth for everyone. I see a list here of the transfer quarterbacks and how they did in their debuts. That'll be just part of our next segment as we get you up and rolling on a Custom Tree Surgeons Wednesday on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. 1010XL is your home for play-by-play of Bishop Kenny football.
It's two teams without a loss, and something's got to give on the banks of the St. John's. Turquoise Creek, Bishop Kenny, Friday at 7 on 92.5 FM. Join Jim Furyk and other legends of the PGA Tour for the Constellation Furyk and Friends, presented by Circle K, October 3rd through 5th at Timuquana Country Club. Catch the new community concert series on the 17th hole after play, featuring country artists Low Cash and Love and Theft. Public parking is free with complimentary tournament access for military, courtesy of ViStar Credit Union. Get tickets now for the Constellation Furyk and Friends, presented by Circle K, starting at just $25 at Ticketmaster.
Frank Frangie here. Big Chief Tire offers affordable quality tires for every type of vehicle. Whether you're looking for all-season tires, high-performance options, or something more budget-friendly, Big Chief has the perfect set to keep you rolling. Their expert technicians ensure your tires are installed quickly and safely so you can drive with confidence. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com or call 904-932-0950 to schedule your appointment and check out their unbeatable tire deals today. Big Chief Tire keeps Jacks rolling.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to divorcemenonly.com. Divorcemenonly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
It's the start of our favorite season in Jacksonville, football season. Let's get hyped and let's get the home in tip-top shape and let's get that house zero-resified. Carpets, tile, rugs, upholstery, hardwood, they'll take care of you. Call the folks at Zero Res right now, 287-5727. Ask for the 1010XL special. Get your 3 rooms of carpet cleaned at $139 plus a 4th room free. Zero Res. Spell it forwards or backwards. It spells the same. Zero Res.
Zero Res.
Yo, this is Tony from Tony D's. Are you looking for a great slice of pizza? Well, we have about 12 varieties. Most places won't have slices of pizza after lunch. At Tony D's, you can get a slice all day. It's always fresh at Tony D's Pizza. Bay Meadows and 295.
David here with Royal Pest Services. It's back. Our summer Centricon Termite Special. New installs begin as low as $249. And if you have existing Centricon, but your renewal is through the roof, we can transfer you to Royal at no cost. Visit RoyalPestServices.com to schedule a free estimate.
Bueller. Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, Jason, thanks for coming over so quick.
Sure thing, pal. What's the big... Whoa!
See, I told you there was a smell.
Yeah, it smells like...
Exactly, or a dead one more like it.
You need some fresh air in here.
Well, this is the problem, Jason. I've kept everything sealed up tight all summer long so I don't lose all my nice cool air. Now all the dog smells and cooking smells and home gymnasium man cave smells are all building up and I can barely...
Dude, where are the Bueller sunglasses I gave you?
Oh, I don't know. They must be in my other...
Put on my emergency pair.
Whoa.
Bueller Air and Plumbing can install an air purification add-on to your existing air conditioner. Clean the air of dust and pollen and funky smells while you cool.
So I can keep all the cool air I saved up?
And your place won't smell like a dead...
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Back here on the drill. We're going to help out with we're going to settle some disagreements on a man cave conversation that apparently has occurred here on the First Coast, and they're turning to their iconic morning friends to maybe split some of the differences. I'll get to that in just a second. Man, this story is so shocking and sad. I'm not gonna lampoon it or make it some sort of glitzy feature. Did you see what happened up in Lexington, Kentucky, with a member of the cheer team up there?
No.
Police have arrested 21-year-old Laken Snelling on 3 charges after she gave birth and wrapped the baby up and put it in a bag and put it in the closet.
What are people doing, bro?
Allegedly hiding the dead infant in her closet to conceal a birth. According to the Lexington Police Department, the baby was found wrapped in a towel and placed inside a trash bag. The 21-year-old Snelling was arrested Sunday, charged with abusing a corpse, tampering with evidence, and concealing the birth of an infant. Posted bond, living at her parents' home in Jefferson City, Tennessee, appeared in court yesterday. Police investigated a residence near Kentucky's campus last week following a disturbing call. And then the citation indicates Snelling, quote, admitted to giving birth during an interview with officers. She had admitted to concealing the birth by cleaning any evidence, placing the cleaning items inside of the bag, including the infant, who was wrapped in a towel. Good Lord. Investigating the infant's cause of death. And just, golly, it's awful. Look, we mentioned how really fantastic. 9 completions have never added up to so much impact for Tommy Castellanos, who did a lot with his legs too, and FSU's win over Alabama, and Carson Beck. It's hard to lose the number 1 pick in the draft at the quarterback position and not feel super downgraded at the quarterback position, isn't it? he doesn't play like Cam Ward, but skill set is not super different. Carson Beck is more than good enough if Miami's winning lines of scrimmage and skill position players on both sides are making splash plays. Didn't go so smooth for everyone, including Nico I'm leaving. More on that in just a second. Here are the grades for some of those with more notoriety after entering the transfer portal. Tommy Castellanos, last seen quitting on his Boston College team, made a triumphant return there at Florida State, and obviously he'll get an A+. How about Nico I'm leaving? Remember him? Went to UCLA.
Yep, under Deshaun Foster.
Yeah, no transfer, drew more attention after that high-profile exit from Tennessee. He is a Californian, so if you want to play geography, whatever, I'll play the millions in the bank account. I'm leaving went 11 of 22 for 136 yards in a 43-10 loss. So money well spent, UCLA.
Who'd they play?
They played Utah. It wasn't exactly Ohio State. Yeah, unranked Utah. Yeah, 11 of 22 for I'm leaving, 136 yards and a touchdown in a 43-10 loss to Utah. Overthrew open receivers, missed opportunities. Couldn't rally his team. Got a D.
Ouch.
It's a D for all that money. Carson Beck at Miami. Got off a little bit of a slow start, but at one point completed 12 consecutive passes, 20 of 31, 205. I thought he was really, really good. Didn't light up the stat sheet. Didn't have to. They give him an A-. That sounds good. John Mateer of Oklahoma. Oklahoma, Michigan. Another cross-conference bragging rights game this weekend. Mateer set the Oklahoma record for most passing yards in a debut. He had 392 as they open against Illinois State. And Mateer, who transferred from Washington State, is a big reason why there is the amount of optimism in Norman, Oklahoma, where the Sooners are ranked and hopeful that this can be a special year. Mateer gets an A. Tommy Castellanos, we saw what he did. 78 yards and a touchdown on the ground, 9 of 14 passing, 152 yards, but just kind of controlled the game, man. He just controlled the game. I mean, watch the game, every second of it. Control the game without crazy stats. Just his energy, his confidence, and his success. They answered, Alabama's touchdown drought, and then it was go time. So anyway, he gets an A. Jackson Arnold, Auburn. Auburn, by the way, had a nice debut win at Baylor. Didn't do a ton with his arm for Hugh Freeze, 11 of 17, 108, but he made some plays with his legs. He ran for 137 yards, 2 touchdowns. He gets an A-. Joey Aguilar, who came from UCLA and replaced Nico I'm leaving at, he went UCLA, Appalachian State, and now to Tennessee. Tennessee also opened impressively. They beat Syracuse. He gets an A. Darian Mensah, who went from Tulane, last year's Gator Bowl opponent, to Duke, had a really good day, 389 yards, 3 touchdowns. But, of course, they beat Elon. He gets an A. Mark Gronkowski of Iowa, not what the Hawkeyes were looking for. He gets a D+. The replacement for Shador, Kaden Salter, he came from Liberty. First time that Deion's been a college coach without his kid quarterbacking. He gets a C+. He was just okay against Georgia Tech, a home loss against the Ramblin' Wreck. Utah's a transfer. I don't think you heard of him. Missouri has gone with a transfer. You recruitniks might remember the name Bo Pribula. He transferred from Penn State to Missouri. Battled Sam Horn for the starting job. 23 of 28, 283. He gets an A. Just some of those names that move spots. At the end of the day, really 2 of the premier performances. I would throw Mateer's effort at Oklahoma really this weekend came in the Sunshine State with both Florida State and Miami, whose quarterback play has them shooting up the polls, which is also one of our storylines this morning as we operate on a custom Tree Surgeons Wednesday. We will take a quick timeout. We'll come back with a football fix. You are listening to The Drill. It is game week. Jags start game week preparations. today, Wednesday, always a huge day. Also meet the media today. Football is here. We're going to make our NFL predictions a little bit later in the Murphy Power Hour as well. Stay right here where you got it on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is Brent Musburger's Visa in Action update on 1010XL. Brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Florida Gators bet down from an 18.5 point to a 17.5 point favorite at home with South Florida Saturday. The total has moved from 54.5 to 56.5. The Bulls opened up with a 34-7 win last Thursday against Boise State at home. Jaguars open up the season laying 3.5 points against the Carolina Panthers at Everbank Stadium on Sunday, while the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are a 2.5 point road favorite at the Atlanta Falcons. Braves today, $1.28 dog at the Cubs. Cubs minus 157 at Wrigley Field. Cubs won yesterday 4-3.
I'm Matt Pauley. This has been your action update on 1010XL.
Nothing like a hot shower. Wait, why is the water up to my ankles?
It's the dreaded clogged shower drain. Hair, soap scum, and last week's mystery goo.
It's touching my toes!
Don't panic. Call the pros at Duck Duck Rooter. We'll tackle plumbing, septic, and even the nastiest shower clogs. Call 904-862-6769 or visit duckduckrooter.com. Duck Duck Rooter. When you're stuck, call the Duck.
Fall is here. The air is crisp. Football is on, and the perfect backyard atmosphere starts with a high-quality fireplace from CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living. Hey, it's Joe C. Imagine nights by the fire, cheering on your team, surrounded by friends and family. CSS can transform your outdoor space into the ultimate game day destination. Stylish, warm, and built for memories. With several wood, gas, and electric options, let CSS make your backyard the best seat in the house. Visit CSSFireplaces.com.
Brackish Vodka, the spirit of the sportsman and proud partner of the Jaguars, is now available at the Fresh Market Spirits and Wine. The Fresh Market Spirits and Wine is a new adult beverage store offering spirits, wine, beer, and accessories at A1A North in Ponte Vedra, a first-of-its-kind destination for thoughtfully curated spirits, wine, and beer as only the Fresh Market can. And now, you can get Brackish Vodka at the Fresh Market. Brackish Vodka, for whatever your sport is. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
PRP treatment is kind of the thing these days, and in many cases, it eliminates the need for surgery. This is Sheridan Tootin, and my experience with PRP from Southeast Orthopedic Specialist has been nothing short of great. I'm really feeling much better now. Ask your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist doctor about PRP treatment.
This is Dr. Kevin Murphy with Southeast Orthopedic Specialist, where athletes are treated like pros.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Join me, Max Fink, as I keep a close eye on everything that happens in Gator Nation.
The Gator Report, polished up by San Jose Collision on the home of the Florida Gators, 1010XL.
Go, Gators!
I'm Chris Campione. Veterans have given so much in the service of our country, but when it comes to legal challenges, you shouldn't have to fight alone. At Campione Law, we're here to help veterans like you get the support and compensation you deserve. Whether it's a workplace injury, a personal injury claim, or navigating a veteran's disability claim, we'll stand by your side every step of the way. Your service to our country matters. Let us serve you with the dedication and respect you deserve. Call Campione Law for a free consultation today. Campione Law, fighting for veterans, fighting for justice. Visit CampioneLaw.com.
Campione Law.
Hey gang, it's football season, and I don't know a bunch about chips and dip, but I know this. If you got chips, then you need dip. And if you need dip, let me tell you the dip for your chips. It's Daisy French Onion Dip. You'll love the new Daisy French Onion Dip and a Daisy Ranch Dip as well. Game changers. These are delicious as homemade dip, made with real herbs and spices and other ingredients you'd find in your own kitchen. You've got to try the dip of deliciousness. Look for Daisy French Onion Dip at a grocery store near you.
Introducing the Jags Stack at Firehouse Subs. A sub so bold, we had to name it after the team that roars. Packed with protein and made to satisfy a football football-sized appetite. It's stacked with honey ham, smoked turkey, and roast beef, topped with provolone fresh veggies, and our new Duval drizzle. Order the new Jag Stack in the app right now. Available for limited time at participating Jacksonville Firehouse Subs restaurants. The hottest subs in
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Get up on it.
Custom Tree Surgeons Wednesday. I've got a Daily's double take. I circle back to something. Don't want to let it get through the wickets from the weekend, as we talked a lot of football yesterday. The double take is brought to you by The Dash. It's my favorite subs in town. The bar, I had them all. And I could go to any sub shop. I'd be going to the Daily's Dash today. In fact, I might, E.T., now that I've got the idea in my head. E, how's that BLT over there?
The BLT 5.
Huh? What about that chicken sandwich?
That's my favorite right there.
Yeah. We got about 12 other ones I could bring in you'd be all right with?
I'd be all A-OK.
Yeah, keep building your own over there. Do whatever it is. But the Daily's Double Take is certainly brought to you by The Dash. Locations all over town, and it's not just a bit. Proof and performance. That product goes in the mouth, boys. It's delicious. All right. I want to circle back to this weekend because we talked about it a little bit last week. The Junior Players Championship was at TPC Sawgrass on the stadium course. And, Miles Russell kind of had made history. He had won that a couple of years ago. And really kind of let it start to finish. So Miles Russell with another just huge amateur win. The 16-year-old just piles up accomplishment after accomplishment. And who knows, maybe he will be the next big thing on PGA Tour. He's just been unbelievable since he's been about 8 years old, hadn't he? And so now 2 junior players is on his resume. But there was more news made this weekend. Charlie Woods, Tigers boy, was in the tournament. He kind of got off to a terrible start. At one point, he was down tied 60 or something. He had a pretty good final day, and I think he finished T31. But the noise came on the third hole. Tigers kid Charlie Woods made a hole-in-one at TPC Sawgrass over the weekend. Yeah, at that junior players. It came on the third hole, part of a better final round for Charlie than the first couple. So there's that. I want to tell you all about an event that's going on tonight, too. Let me do that here real quick. Mike Dragic, the Gator Wrangler that we have on the air, and he's real involved in an awesome charity for veterans called Project Savior. Remember, they do all these outdoor things. In fact, if you go to the Project Savior Instagram, you can see a lot in all his work with the military and the issues that you face, transitioning back, injured or not. Project Savior Outdoors just has all kinds of events for men and doing a great job. September is Suicide Prevention Month, and this evening, Project Savior Outdoors is having a community night for military fighters and others for men at 6 o'clock. A men's dinner, free dinner, guest speaker, giveaways, and maybe more importantly, a community. So I'm going to remind me to mention this maybe once again a little bit later in the program, E.
Yes, sir.
So Suicide Prevention Month, an event for Project Savior Outdoors, and you can learn more about them along the way. So check out their Instagram. They just posted something yesterday on there. All right, fire up the band. We got a football fix. Let's give some news and notes from the National Football League and get set for the 7 o'clock hour here on a Custom Tree Surgeons Wednesday. The Bucs, we already know they have a really good left tackle in Tristan Wirfs, but I guess we learned yesterday they got a really good right tackle because they have come to a contract extension with Luke Getke. It's a 4-year, $90 million extension. Baker Mayfield seems like he has settled into the prime of his career. Not only does he have Mike Evans, who's certainly aging, and Godwin coming off injury, but they drafted Mika Egbuka. Their running game seems in great shape. That offense in Tampa set up pretty good, and don't discount the offensive line and how important a part that is. They keep their right tackle in the fold now for a while. I saw Micah Parsons' agent. Is it David Mugoletta?
Yep.
I saw him on with Stephen A. yesterday. And look, he's got there's a point. There's a point, man, of the agent has to be involved when I guess the story is like this when it comes to Jerry and this, quote, agreement he came to with Micah. It really kind of went down like with this. Jerry summoned him back to Dallas. He was out of the country for a leadership council of some sort. So he comes back. Well, then he meets with Jerry in the office and they're talking. And, and Jerry starts going through these contract terms, this, that, and the other. Now, I understand you're a 25-year-old man. This is the boss, one of the most important people in the NFL. I mean, you're just going to nod your head and get out of there. That's what you have an agent for, to dot those I's and cross those T's. So, Mugoleta said Parsons' first choice was to always be a Cowboy. I never believed that. Right? That's a lie.
Supposed to say, yeah.
Yeah, that's a lie. If your first choice was to be a Cowboy, you'd be a Cowboy and be making $100 million. So, I mean, first choice, ... with this set of parameters. Justin Fields. Did you know that Justin Fields will be a starting quarterback on a new team for the third straight year? You forget he was the starter for the Steelers in their Week 1 game a year ago. So the Bears in 23, the Steelers in 24. Good luck, Jets, there in 25. Unofficially, it's Jackson Dart. I don't know why it's unofficially, but Jackson Dart is listed as Russell Wilson's backup. That's interesting because Jameis Winston is there. The NFL award winners, it's kind of cool. They're going to get gold shield patches to wear during the next season. So, the long list of awards in the NFL going to bring some notoriety on game day the following season. Good luck, Bills. I mean, that's all I'll say. Hopefully you get a better ROI in taking Gabe Davis back from us than we got in taking him from you. But I saw Gabe has signed on the Bills practice squad. We talking about practice. That's Football Fix. You're welcome. It's brought to you by Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. And the home course, the Jointon Creek Golf Club. Tee it high and let it fly. We'll see you on the home course, the Jointon Creek Golf Club.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
It's the one they put in high gear.
Keep going. We got to keep going, keep going, keep going.
It's the Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville drive of the game. Drive to the game in luxury with Randy Marion Cadillac of Jacksonville on 1010XL.
60 days from now, you'll be one of these two guys. The first guy, sluggish, foggy, and feeling like he just can't keep up like he used to. The second guy, driven, strong, and confident. Why? Male Excel's breakthrough microdosing protocol, a daily low-dose testosterone. You don't have to be the first guy anymore. Be the second guy. Take the same steps he took. Try MaleExcel.com. 100,000 men chose wisely. Your move.
Morgan Conley Roofing isn't just repairing roofs. He's building a legacy for generations to come. Born here, built here, staying here. MorganConleyRoofing.org. License number CCC 1333544.
Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish. And he's listening to the Nimnicht Outdoors Show.
With tips and stories.
Presented by Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic and Air Conditioning.
Every Saturday morning, 7 to 10.
On 1010XL.
Frank Franzi here for Coil & Son Fencing. Jacksonville is full of memorable sports memories. Remember the 2017 AFC Championship game when Miles Jack wasn't down? Do you know what else isn't down? Fences installed by Coil & Sons. Their fences have been standing tall here in Jacksonville for nearly a century. If you're in the market for a new fence, I recommend calling Coil & Sons today at 904-356-4821 or visit coiljacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com. coiljacks.com.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Hi, I'm Stevie Beatrice of Beatrice Plumbing. We are the plumbing team built to serve you, and we do it with clean boots, honest work, and maybe a dad joke or two. Labor Day weekend kicks off football seasons, and we're celebrating with a winning deal. Say touchdown when you call and score $75 off your first hour of service. Our championship team brings the same energy to your plumbing that you bring to game day. We are Beatrice Plumbing, and we are here to help. Call or visit beatriceplumbing.com to book online, and let's fix what needs fixing.
Comes time to sell your home. Turn to the experts who will get it done fastest and best, and most importantly, at the terms that you arrange. It's Chad and Sandy at chadandsandy.com, who tell you quite simply, your home sold guaranteed or they will buy it. Area homes are selling, but you got to get the right price. It means aggressive marketing, proven systems. Hiring an expert who knows how to create demand is crucial. Those experts, Chad and Sandy Newman, whether you want max price or need to get out quick, Buying or selling, Chad and Sandy have the proven plan guaranteed. Your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they will buy it. That's why they're the local real estate experts you trust. I trust and recommend. Charles and Robin in Greenland Chase said they wanted to get our kids into a certain school, found a home they love. One big problem, had to sell their current home first. It wasn't even listed. Heard about Chad and Sandy on the radio, hired them. They launched into action. Secured our dream home and sold our old home in 10 days. That's what you get with Chad and Sandy at chadandsandy.com, 414-6200.
With Lee and Kate's Glass, you're gonna see a big difference. For 100 years, service you can trust. Lee and Kate's Glass, depend on us. Glass solutions to meet your needs. Reliable quality guaranteed. Complete customer satisfaction. With Lee and Kate's Glass, you're gonna see a big difference.
Time now for a medical recap. A health and wellness tip from Jaguars head team physician Dr. Kevin Kaplan.
Here's a simple tip for shoulder health to improve your posture. Slouching can put extra stress on your shoulders, leading to pain and injury. Make sure your head is over your shoulders are relaxed and pulled back, and your spine is properly aligned, whether you're sitting or standing. If you sit for long periods of time, make sure to get up and take breaks and work on pulling your shoulders back. Get up and get moving, Jacks, and go Jags.
For the greenest, luscious lawn on the block, choose the local legends, Roundtree Sod. Don't just settle for ordinary. Let Roundtree Sod deliver you a picture-perfect lawn. To get a free estimate, call 7414-SOD. 7414-SOD.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Lone Pronto Jacksonville. Florida head coach Billy Napier wants a faster start.
We need a little bit better start on offense.
The Jacksonville Humane Society is offering an exclusive chance to win a suite for 20 to this Sunday's game against the Carolina Panthers. Go to jackshumane.org/JacksTix. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
At 7:01, it's 71 degrees time and temp brought to you by Bueller and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
I'm all off whack here.
Guess what day it is?
Monday, isn't it?
Anybody?
Anyone? Mike? Maybe Mike knows.
Mike. What day is it, Mike?
Come on, Mike.
Hump day.
You know it! Yes, sir! Tell him one more time!
I believe my dog said it's
Hump day.
Thank you! Yeah! Already over the hump. I like that. Good to be here on a Hump Day Wednesday.
Hump day.
Oh, wow. Got a lot to do. Football season is in full swing.
Hump day.
The NFL begins tomorrow night. Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night. We got ball this week. Oh, you can't dig it any more than that, can you? Can't be any better than that, can it? No. Can't be. So good to be here. Ready to roll, ready to rock, ready to get things started with our Jacksonville Jaguars. We got a doozy on Sunday. A biggin. We like to call it a biggin, E.
Biggin.
Yeah. Need a dub. Need to get off the Liam Cohen era off to a good start. I think they will. I think they got a great chance. But we've been down this road before. What do you think their record is in openers?
The Jags?
Yeah, 30 openers. They played 30 times. Their first game of the season. Not home openers, but overall. 30 different first game of the season record.
I'm going to go 14-16.
That's very good. 15-15.
Okay. Hey.
Yeah. 15-15.
It's better than I would have thought.
Yeah.
Be honest.
4-6 in their last 10, I believe, or maybe I think it's 4-6 in their last 10. But anyway, 15-15 overall.
in their opener. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It's a very important game, obviously, for them. And in fact, it's the subject of our Dream Finders Homes poll question of the day, brought to you by our friends at Dream Finders Homes, the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars, in case you're wondering. Also, the PGA Tour of the Florida Gators, and maybe soon to be Tampa Bay Rays. You can lock into some wonderful interest rates. Just go to dreamfindershomes.com for all your information. Tell them Dream Finders Danny sent you. Boy, we love Dream Finders Homes. Take a look at those homes. They are beautiful. The Jags are 15-15 all-time in openers. What do you think happens Sunday? You have 4 choices. What do you think happens? Jags win big? Fourth quarter Jaguar victory? Lose heartbreak? Total disaster. Epic fail. Those are your 4 choices. Jags win big at home. Jags win a tight one, fourth quarter. Jags lose a heartbreaker. Total disaster. Epic fail.
I would go win fourth quarter.
Emmanuel?
Given the options.
Oh, given the options, obviously that's a dub.
Yes, that's a dub.
But I'm going Jags win big at home.
Okay. A fourth quarter, 43%. Jags. Win big, 39%.
That's a hard
82%.
That's a hard conclusion to come to.
Heartbreaker loss, 10%. Total disaster, epic fail, 8%. 324 votes are in as we get ready for the National Football League.
Was our run defense very good last year?
No.
Yeah. Carolina had Chuba Hubbard had like 1,200 yards and a bunch of touchdowns.
Oh, dear.
They added Rico Dowdle. He went for 1,000 last year. So I think as Bryce Young grows, the plan in Carolina is going to be run the football. So running the football can do a lot on the road against a team that couldn't stop it. And one of those things would be keeping it close.
Right.
So I'm in no position, even with optimism, to.
What is the line
to
on
ready
the Jags?
to say this team's blowing out anyone? 3.5.
3.5.
It's the friendliest game that the Jaguars could have on the schedule for an opener. It is literally the easiest game on the schedule. Now, after 1 week, the Panthers may be on their way to the playoffs. That's the league. But
we don't know.
As we sit here today, I don't know what else you could hope for to get off to a good start.
You're happy to have them.
And Liam Cohen beat them 48-17, week 17 as the offensive coordinator last year for Tampa.
Okay.
He played them twice last year. He won both times, but the late season game, they were put 48 on them. They got to have at least some insight into how to attack.
Yes, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, one to look forward to, and we're ready. We're ready for the NFL season. We're ready for it to get going. We've been ready for about 3 weeks.
Doesn't seem like we waited that long now, but yeah, it's here. It's here. That happens. And I heard you say earlier league kicks off tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Eagles, Cowboys.
Yeah, was a real interesting team.
Yeah.
I mean, with Dak healthy and Pickens added on offense, can their offense be, top 5 and keep them in contention?
Yeah.
I think that's the plan, isn't it?
It better
if you're
be.
in Dallas, I mean, you've traded away your best player, and he's a defender.
Yeah. Yeah. That trade's still resonating across the league, huh? Days later.
I probably don't want to trade all that for a guy that's got to get a needle in his back week 1. That was a little disconcerting, but it sounds like, and we can hear from Doc tomorrow, that's something that heals. It's not like a, torn ACL.
Right.
Well, I mean, that heals too, but not like something that, will put you out for the year.
Correct. So it's just part of, the NFL does have some dirty secrets in terms of body. Your body gets beat up and hurt and sore. And even if you're not playing, I mean, what you do. And so here's one, just take this epidural a few times. You'll be fine.
Yeah. He's got some sort of joint that's sprained.
Yes.
I mean, it's got a diagnosis on it. And so it's unclear how that would happen.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in a holdout. You know what I mean? Like if it's an injury that would heal on its own, he's not doing it. Why isn't it healed already? Or would have normally been a 3-month, and so I don't know. And by the way, I mean, if you're Micah Parsons and you're a holdout, I don't think you can go to the back card. That's already been played by Mugaletta's clients. It might get.
I think they might
get a little cynical.
I think the Mugaletta clients actually have that in the handbook.
It's right the back.
I think they send it to you and say, "This is what you do." It
kind of goes with Chris Carter's rookie symposium advice. You got to have the right.
There's nothing. There's
fall guys.
People around, fall guys. Yeah.
Nothing more annoying than bickering with billionaire owners and millionaire players and agents now popping on the talk shows.
Well, and here's what else has happened.
Yeah.
In the country, and at some point, dude, I mean, people get jealous.
All right.
But what has happened is the difference in money that pro athletes made versus the difference in money regular people made used to be very small.
Yeah.
Like in the 60s, a pro golfer might make $200,000 if he had an unbelievable year. And, you could have high-paid Americans that were making $60,000. So it was closer. Well, now, I mean, Here, young people, fans, wages are either staying stagnant or are not going up, and constantly in the headlines are their favorite players and teams making billions and millions. So I might be a little bit of a risk.
Yeah.
And keeping that fervor. I don't know. It's nothing lasts forever. There have been other these empires of sports that look like they would never go away. Ask baseball how the 70s looked.
Yeah. The college rankings came out yesterday. No major shakeup. Big news for FSU, though. Big debut. Big jump right in there, and well-deserved.
I think so.
There's no team in college football that went from no expectations to big expectations
Completely
at the
changed
very least.
They're a playoff contender after one game. Because of their schedule and the conference they play in. They're going to have a little the round robin between Florida, Miami, and FSU certainly got interesting. And by the way, the Gators now face the prospects after USF of going back-to-back on the road against top 5 teams. Number 5, Miami. Number 3, LSU. Not in that order, but
wonderful.
So there'll be that.
Oh, you got what you wanted.
Yeah,
you wanted them to win.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't. I was pulling for Notre Dame. We talked about that. There's the aspect of when a team that you play wins, it ups your standing if you beat them. You're going to beat them or lose to them no matter what they do this week, I guess is the thought.
I would say this. And
I was not pulling for Miami, though, no. As I watched the game. I don't really like Notre Dame either. I just, it was a good game. I was fine with it.
I thought that game was the headline. Like, that was the 2 best teams in the country this week that I watched, not that Ohio State-Texas slop.
Yeah, that was like
that Miami-Notre Dame game was. And Notre Dame should feel good about one thing.
That quarterback looks
really
poised.
Good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah,
and now here's the problem. Here's the problem with college football, by the way. Look at this week's schedule.
Yeah.
They gave us the main course last week, and now they're giving us.
I was shocked.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Week 3 is
the only game Notre Dame has to do it again. Texas A&M.
Well, there's Michigan, Oklahoma.
And Michigan, Oklahoma.
I didn't realize Notre Dame, Texas A&M played this weekend. That's a decent one. I thought maybe 2 weeks.
It's in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think
You're
it
right.
is.
It's not
week 3 is a pretty big week.
You're right.
Week 3 bounces back. We got some good games.
Yeah, we got nothing this week.
Nothing this
week. If you
week.
go through the top 10, they're all layup.
Yeah.
Florida USF might be the best game.
It's among them.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun to watch this material. You had all this at Oklahoma.
Yes.
He had all this,
and he delivered.
And he delivered. Right, he delivered. He didn't talk quite as much, and apparently bet on himself. So that was good.
He did bet on himself, and he got a couple Venmos.
No, I'm in the transfer portal.
Oh yeah.
That's what.
A couple Venmos. Sure. You got that.
Well,
really enjoy.
Depends on what you're putting in the memo line, and you should be good.
Yeah, but anyway, so we'll see how that all plays out. But yeah, it's just that is always you know me. It's always been my beef with college football. There should be 4 of these games every week, and you should never have a week. And that's they so much want to copy the NFL and everything they do, but you can't be.
And with as many choices, you should have better. There should be a better.
Yeah.
Put a couple of, if it means taking a hit, put a couple of big conference games. Let Florida play LSU this week.
Sure.
And then USF next week. And then LSU would say, well, hold on. I don't want to play Clemson, Florida. And Florida say, but I really want to play LSU, Miami.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't always get what we want.
Yeah. But
to your point, I definitely agree. To wait for the only real appeal, unless the beauty of college football is you have your little ties to programs or conferences that make games interesting.
Absolutely.
But the only big one with any appeal is Michigan, Oklahoma, and those are 2 teams trying to get back somewhere. It's not like they're top 10.
One thing I wanted to say, I missed yesterday. I was out of town and visiting a friend, and I was enlightened to something. And as we get older in life, you learn these things. But man, oh man, when people aren't doing well, you meet these caregivers.
Mm-hmm.
They're incredible people, incredible human beings, and they go through so much, even more so than sometimes the people who are struggling, and just have a lot of respect for those folks.
Well, when you
get all that they do and all that there's so many good ones in this. It does bring you joy in your heart to see things like that, and when you deal with those folks and how much they do. Anyway, just so a shout out to all you caregivers out there today. From the drill, your work is appreciated.
I have a really good friend who's going with some care issues with his wife, and so I know from meeting with him, once a week, really, and keeping up to how important. Because here's what also happens with a lot of the reasons for care that you need the care given. The person who needs it isn't isn't always the nicest because of where they are or whatever it is, So those caregivers take a lot of bullets, man, and understand, many of them understand. But when you experience something firsthand and you can share it, it's good too.
Yeah,
so
24/7, man.
Yeah.
It is a yeoman's task, and they deliver it. So anyway,
all right, cool.
Good things there. So we got a lot to do today. It'll be a fun day.
What do we got? The 10-minute drill, and then John, next Wednesday I'll ask again, and then I'll also say, is this the do we give away swag? And then you'll say no, it was last segment.
That's all coming up.
It'll go on and on.
You'll figure it out.
Probably not.
This is the drill, rocking and rolling on a Hump Day Wednesday on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Downtime with Dan is serviced by the local family-owned company for home comfort and your statewide mechanical partner for the biggest projects, Lloyd's Heating and Air.
Sometimes coaches just got to take it. Sometimes coaches mess up. They're human beings. It's okay. I thought Coach Prime messed up at the end of the Georgia Tech game, for example, but he doubled down and wants to defend his time management, and it wasn't good. It wasn't good. You don't leave games when you're trailing by a score with timeouts in your pocket. You just don't. You don't go from your 25 to the 50 in 59 seconds and have 3 seconds left. Okay, the first 25 yards are gimme yards, basically. Teams are not going to let you beat them deep. They're usually backed up. They'll give you stuff. But you got to use your timeouts effectively, and Prime didn't do that, and it's a learning lesson, and it's fine. But you got to know, you can't come back and say, you guys, what are you talking about? We did this, no, you messed up. You can't have 3 seconds left and be on your own 50. That's a mistake, and going forward, something to learn from.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Make Monday an extension of the weekend by talking football all day.
Oh, you're good.
We'll take apart the top games, key plays, and controversial calls from the weekend. Post-game Monday, served by Dandy Foods on 1010XL.
Hey, Beards Diamonds is where Jacksonville shops for engagement rings and fine diamond jewelry. Hicken here. Beards Diamonds in the St. John's Towners stands out in a big way. They're local. The owners are part of our community. The Lupos are great folks for more than 40 years. Money spent at Beards doesn't go to Wall Street, stays right here in our community. And the best part, you don't compromise on anything. Best selection of diamonds in Northeast Florida, Beards. Doesn't have to jack up prices to meet a corporate bottom line, Beards. Doesn't have commission salespeople, trusted advisors, Beards. All the top name and bridal jewelry like Decoria Viraggio, Beards. And guarantees to give you a better price, a better value, period. That's Beards Diamonds. Listen, a lot of those chain jewelry stores are all owned by the same mega conglomerate. May have different names, but they're all the same owner. Beards, locally owned alternative. Behold to the folks of Jacksonville. Us, not Wall Street. Don't buy a diamond ring or any piece of jewelry without talking to my friends at Beards. Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. Shop local, shop Beards.
As a contractor, finding reliable subcontractors is key to project success. Prosser here. Guys, that's where Lloyd's Heating and Air shines. Not just your mechanical HVAC experts, but your partner, understanding every facet of construction to keep your project on track. Lloyd's will spot issues early before they cause delays. If you're a contractor with a need for reliability, visit LloydsHeatingandAir.com. Lloyd's Heating and Air, keeping you comfortable in every season.
Frank Frangie telling you about Awaken 180. My daughter has done so well. I'm so proud of Amber. Can you believe she's lost 50 pounds in 2 months? And she's really proud of that. You can as well. Call 844-346-1800 or awaken180weightloss.com.
Get more Gators on the Gator Bites podcast presented by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists with new episodes every Friday. Subscribe and listen by searching for 1010XL's Gator Bites podcast wherever you find podcasts and at 1010XL.com.
Football is a game of inches, and at Front Runners Tap House, every inch counts. Catch every big play on their massive 396-inch giant television. The ultimate game day experience is waiting for you at Front Runners Tap House inside the Community First Igloo.
Hey, Jacksonville, it's Hicken with a game changer. I've tested the field, and Checkmate Coatings is my new go-to for durable, jaw-dropping floor coatings. Better play, better result. I'm talking about floor coatings. I'm talking about your garage. Start there, man. Oh, you want to talk about a game changer, man. Brendan, the owner, is terrific. Local guy, loves Jacksonville, loves what he's doing. He'll talk to you. He'll go over the floor coatings with you. He's got true Jacksonville guys, keeping prices low with no massive overhead. Here's what you do. You slam dunk those floors of yours. Just go to checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com. It's Checkmate Coatings. It's your floors missing piece.
All right,
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Ladies and gentlemen, boaters and landlubbers, friends, four-legged and two, this is Lisa the Botanista with a huge announcement. Freedom Boat Club is opening a brand new 4th location. That's right, Freedom Boat Club St. Augustine Shipyard is now open. Now members can enjoy unlimited access at Julington Creek, Jacksonville Beach, St. Augustine Comanche Cove, and St. Augustine Shipyard. Freedom Boat Club members also enjoy reciprocal access to over 400 locations across the world. There's never been a better time to join. We are offering our biggest discount ever to celebrate our brand new location. We own and maintain an entire fleet of boats. Join the club, and as often as you like, you can do water sports, inshore fishing, offshore fishing, sandbar hopping, dining on the water, or just cruising around town. Visit us at the St. Augustine Shipyard or stop by any of our locations to see what the Boat-Cierge experience is all about. Visit us at freedomboatclub.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it!
Yeah! All right, we got sports concepts and sports rationalizations. It's called the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out what we call a prize pack. He says it's razzle-dazzle. What do you got today?
I got lunch for two at any of the 5 area flame broilers.
Oh.
Well, we have a certificate for a free regular bowl. All you got to do is holler at your boy at the end of the 10-minute drill.
Yeah, it's like Penn State gets, with all due respect to these programs, FIU. Texas gets San Jose State. FSU gets East Texas A&M. And again, you don't have to apologize. You play them all, but it's just top 10 matchups. It's bad.
Yeah.
Austin Peay to Georgia. Grambling to Ohio State. I mean, these
It's
are
every year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's every year, but it's unfortunate. It's not the
FSU
way it should be.
gets East Texas A&M, which I believe is the
Bethune-Cookman
LIU.
goes to Miami.
It's the LIU Texas campus. It's hard. It's a hard argument being a Gator fan after what we just watched this past weekend, high school plus.
Yeah.
Which is why, like, again, to your point, that's what it is. I feel like this, like, I feel like you're. You probably don't want me to tie these two teams together, but I feel like your rookie pitcher is like giving you like this Castellanos effect, and it's changing like a mentality from the outside perspective. I haven't talked to you about Mets in a while. I don't really choose to, but it does it not change the arc of your expectation postseason wise? I mean, hit or miss through ups and downs.
I have
your
zero.
Your postseason confidence has never got really flared.
Yeah, I don't have. The Mets have beaten the confidence out of me
because
in terms of even getting to the playoffs. So let me get to the playoffs and then let me see. But this kid has pitched terrific, and we saw him coming, and we're real excited about him. And he's got an unbelievable spin rate, like I told you, and his pitches just dance. And so yesterday he started slowly and pitched out of trouble and was able to get them a victory, which was huge. They're 5 games up on the Reds, but they have 3 with the Reds this weekend. So, and we play the bad teams terribly, and it has killed us this year.
Yeah. And the good ones, you played pretty well.
Yeah, it's absolutely killed us how we play the bad teams, and it's driving me nuts.
Beat the Phillies, turned around and lost to the Marlins.
Yeah, we lost 3 out of 4 to the freaking Marlins, and we got swept by the Pirates. You can go. The Nationals took 2 out of 3 from us when they were down, or 3 out of 4 when they were down. And it's just
the Braves won this season.
Yeah,
series. We may be last place.
Yeah. It's unacceptable. So, and the starting pitching is so bad. I'll give you. This is all you need to know about the Mets, and then we'll move on. But the Mets in August had every hitting metric, batting average, home runs, RBI, number 1 in baseball. Every single one. I think they hit more home runs in August than they've ever hit in a month. They were 11-17.
That's
because their starting pitching was
impossible,
freaking pathetic.
Because you were complaining about the offense for most of the summer.
Yeah, and it was.
Yeah.
So now we get this McClain kid up, though, and he is pitched like a veteran while Senga and Minaya are just awful.
There's a weird synchronicity almost between like you and the Yankees. You have like these same runs together. You're cold at the same time, hot at the same guy. Have probably similar records. There's probably a little bit better, but some of these divisions are lengthening here. The Tigers about putting it to bed, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not playing well though.
Yeah, you're beating them.
Well, it's not just that they're about 500 in their last 40.
Yeah.
There's concern about them in the postseason again.
Right. So it's the other teams losing.
Yes. But yeah, there's really no.
Maybe the West, Houston, Seattle, Texas, all within 4.5. That could be fun down the stretch. And the Mets, 5 ahead of the Reds and 5.5. You got more with the Phillies, I'm sure.
Yeah,
that'll be at their place.
Yeah,
you just played them home. Cubs trying to hang around. The one weird thing about the Braves' disastrous season is this unbelievable record they have in one-run games.
It's bad, right?
Lord,
yeah, they lost another one yesterday.
They lost 2 in a row. 3 of their last 3 losses have been one-run games. One-run games now. This year, the Braves are 19-33. For instance, the Mets are 22-22. The Phillies 22-18. You should be 500 if you're worth of salt. Anyway.
So did Nick Saban get out at the right time? Or is Kalen DeBoer not a good coach?
I don't know if he's not a good coach. Sometimes, Hick, both places would be better off if you would just be content with what you have and stay where you are. He should have just stayed at Washington in the Big Ten with a team coming off a playoff where they're going to love you forever. But you got to chase that stardom, I guess.
I don't know what it is. There's a challenge.
This just in. You got plenty of challenges still at Washington, friend.
Oh, yeah. But
so,
it's interesting that now I'm learning. And again, I don't know if these are excuses. I don't know the Alabama program. But these people do. A.J. McCarron was talking about it. And he said, hey, you look at these other teams that have 40 to 50 million in NIL, Alabama, and I know this for a fact. He says, this is A.J. McCarron, not me. Talking to multiple people in the program. Alabama has less than 20 million in their NIL. They don't have the money, apparently, that some of these other programs have. If they don't have that money, because now, in today's college football world, it's all about buying players, man. A lot of it. A lot of it is about buying players. Now, somebody might counter with, well, wait a second. Alabama has 14 5-star players. Who looked like a 5-star player out there Saturday?
Not me.
I don't know. Nobody. I mean, right? So that might be the counter. The recruiting has been fine. Or are they getting by on their name? It's just, did Saban foresee all this coming and it was like, no, I'm not going to. Like, I'm looking at, like, Belichick. And here's a guy who's, I mean, if this goes like what I saw Monday night, this is going to tarnish the legacy, man.
I think
it's that bad enough.
I think it's tarnished.
Well, we'll see. I mean, he can still, they don't have a tough schedule. He can rally. He can make some things happen, but it did not look good. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. The video I see of the GF bouncing around on the sideline.
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
I mean, what are we doing here, Billy?
It's
this
weird.
thing is, yeah.
We need to Baker Act him, maybe. Belichick, he's got lost his marbles. I will say this: Monday night was enough for me, Dan. I've always tried to say, hey, at least
Both
it's 50-50.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I now believe that now Brady may not have won 7. Is that what he won? 6? What did he win? 7.
6 in New England.
He may
and 1
not
in
have
Tampa.
won 7 had he played his entire career somewhere other than New England.
But he was going to win them.
But Belichick, I don't know if he'd have won a single one if he'd have had whoever. It feels that way watching him.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I don't know the answers, but I do know if he goes to North Carolina and falls down on his flat on his face, it tarnishes it.
I don't know how you can draw up ball plays and lose to Sonny Dykes 48-14. I just don't know how you can do that. I don't know how it's possible.
So it's interesting watching this happen. Like Saban, pulls cord at the right time. And again, I don't know if he saw it all coming or he didn't want to deal with it all, which is another way of putting it. Nobody knows. There's a combination of everything, I'm sure. But as much as we credit FSU around here, and we should, and 100% on that.
But part of the story was how bad Alabama was.
Part of the story has to be
how bad they looked, like not just in that game, but as a program,
right?
Because they lost games last year. That's fair.
And I'll give you something else. And I was worried about this, and they kept telling me, no, he's different. But I saw that Ty Simpson for some reason. I saw him go in 2 years ago. He's okay. He's not.
He looks wary. He does not look confident. He had dead eyes late in that game.
One thing that drives me, and it was a tough environment. It was the rain. It was a lot of things working against him. But There was one play in particular when Alabama was making a little bit of a surge where he got away from the rush. He rolled out. He had to run for the first down. He threw it at the feet of some guy.
Yeah.
Awful play.
Yeah, it would have been a first down.
Awful play. And the Colorado kid did that as well. The Colorado kid had chances where he could run, and he chose to throw.
Yeah.
You got to know what you got to know. You got to, and that's what Castellanos, I thought, Castellanos reminded me a little bit of, and I'm not saying he is, but I'm going to liken him because Charlie Ward. You said he managed the game. He get the first downs when he had to. It's 3rd and 9, I'll get a first down. It's whatever. If I got to run, I'll run. If I got to throw, I'll throw. I'll get you the first down. I always said that about Charlie. If you give him 3 plays, he'll get you 10 yards. I felt like that with Castellanos because his numbers weren't like, oh, my God.
Today's college football is more helter-skelter. Like Charlie's scrambles seem more would come at you like a wave, Like today's scrambles, they're in and out of the parket and darting around. He gave me some Jordan Travis vibes.
Okay.
Like a similar dual threat ability, to get him out of trouble when they were in trouble. The big play in that game, and Alabama was still in it, and they had him like 3rd and 9, and one of the D linemen had him kind of cornered or thought he did, and juked him, went for the first down, and he just made those plays over and over and over. I'd circle back to Belichick real quick. Maybe we should just settle down in this regard. Their plan and the way they're going to build it up, it might take a while.
Yeah.
And if North Carolina has the patience to let him, slowly but surely figure it out and build it. And we can also remind folks, Nick Saban lost to Southern Miss his first game at LSU.
That's also true.
So
that's also true. All right, we're just warming up. 641-1010. Come courteous. Come correct.
Get you a lunch for 2 at any of the 5 area flame broilers where we have a certificate for a free regular bowl. 904-641-1010 is the number. Holla at your boy.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Lucas Tree Service is a certified arborist and a local family-owned business with over 45 years of experience. They specialize in tree removal, trimming, and stump grinding for both residential and commercial properties. Get prepared for storm season and receive top-notch customer service from Lucas Tree Service, 904-241-3533. Online at lucastreeservice.com.
Facing some interesting economic times. I can't speak for all of us. For me, it's comforting to know my money's in good hands with ITP Partners, man. They are Jacksonville folks taking care of our Jacksonville money. Listen, experience, expertise, knowledge. You're darn right, Chris Bryan and Jeff Hartman. You're darn right, Reed Wingate and Janice Cobb. You're darn right, Dan Abel and Reagan Wright. They have all of that, and they're there for you in the good times and the bad, right? It's not always, I love them, and we make money every month, but occasionally, sometimes things slip. Well, I call them, and listen, they speak in layman's terms. They can explain things. They can explain what's going on, and I know this. At the end of the day, it's been very good to me. It's very good to my mom. Been very good to my kids. So great time to get started. ITP Partners always there to help. Chris at ITPPartners.com. Chris at ITPPartners.com. Or call them 312-9751. 312-9751. They're ITP Partners. They're my financial partners for life.
Brackish Vodka, the spirit of the sportsman and proud partner of the Jaguars, is now available at the Fresh Market Spirits and Wine. The Fresh Market Spirits and Wine is a new adult beverage store offering spirits, wine, beer, and accessories at A1A North in Ponte Vedra, a first-of-its-kind destination for thoughtfully curated spirits, wine, and beer as only the Fresh Market can. And now, you can get Brackish Vodka at the Fresh Market. Brackish Vodka, for whatever your sport is. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
Calling all poker players. The Best Bet Summer Swing Series kicks off August 18th at Best Bet Orange Park with a $200 no-limit hold'em and a $100,000 guarantee. Next stop, Best Bet St. Augustine with a $150,000 guaranteed poker tournament. Then wrap it up Labor Day weekend in Jacksonville with a massive $300,000 guarantee. Play all 3 events and swing for big winnings. Get all the details at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too. From Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Jacksonville, it's football season, and Duck Duck Rooter is proud to be on your home team. As a proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars, we tackle plumbing, septic, and air conditioning problems with championship-level service. Call 904-862-6769 or visit duckduckrooter.com.
Attention skilled electricians. Are you undervalued at your current company? Time to step up to the bigger projects and better opportunities. Join the team at Miller Electric Company, a trusted name in the industry for over 96 years. At Miller, we tackle the biggest projects in the city, offering not just the job, but an experienced, top-notch pay, unbeatable benefits, and the best working environments in the business. Please join the team that values your skills and rewards your hard work. Elevate your career to new heights. Apply today at millercareers.com, an equal opportunity employer.
All right, folks, Hicken here from my friends at Beaches Dermatology. Man, I love Beaches Dermatology. Doctors Boudreaux, Doctors Metz, Dr. Fader, great people. Great people. They take great care of you there. But they want to remind you to take care of your skin. They're there for all your skincare needs, man. They'll be there for you, but they prefer you take care of your skin so you don't have to deal with them, right? They prefer that you wear those floppy hats and protect those ears, man. Sunscreen up, long sleeve dry fits. If you're out in the sun all day long, if you're fishing, if you're golfing, if you're at your kids' games, if you're working out there, man, be careful. It's a sunshine state for a reason, man. And if something does show up on your skin, then go get it checked out. Best way to do that is beachesdermatology.com. Find the location that best serves you. I go to the one off Solana Road. Shout out to all the fine folks out there. Listen, they will be there for you. They've been there for me for decades and helping me through some skin issues. I appreciate them. Beachesdermatology.com for all your skincare needs.
How do you know that your roof is ready for the next big storm? You don't. That's why you need to call me. I'm Ronnie, the owner of Brandon Roofing. We'll assess your roof and fix those issues before they become storm disasters. Visit BrandonRoofing.com today to schedule your free roofing quote.
License number CCC 1328006.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Get Smart John is polished up by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
You know we love him. He's bald, he's beautiful. He smells so good. His name is Get Smart John, TriviaNation.com's own Johnny!
Good morning, Googans.
Morning, Guggen.
Happy Hump Day. Yes.
Absolutely.
So I'm just going to get on with this because I do have a few shout-outs, as I typically do. Okay. So first and foremost, because we are about to start football season, which is a beautiful thing. Mm-hmm. So, of course, you know, I am vice president of the Jacks Beach Washington Redskins / Commanders fan club. Okay. And shout out to President Kevin Sowers, who started this club, and our chief drinking officer, Matt Cunningham, who are listening and fans of the show. So I also met a very nice Guggen last night. The show came up to me. Ernest Holly, large man, very large man.
Shout out Ernest Holly.
Yes. May have played college football at UCF.
Okay.
And, of course, last but not least, in fact, Dan, you know him, my good buddy for many, many years, Gator Roger.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Gator Roger.
Yes.
Been to every game like ever.
Yes. Home, away. And he also had Jag season tickets at the same time. So he was a busy man. But he and his brother and his mother, 97 years young, are vacationing in Canada, but still listening to the show. So shout out, my friend.
Oh, Canada, thy home and native land.
The lyrics. Impressive.
Nice. And yes, there is a question.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all right,
let's hope so.
That's what we're told.
That's what we're hearing.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
All right. So we're going to get you started with organizations.
Organizations, Jeffrey.
Fidelity, bravery, and integrity is the motto of what U.S. organization?
Is that one of the?
It's one of the branches. The E.
Yeah.
One. Is it, why do I mean? Is it?
It's one of them.
Yeah. I mean, is it not the Marines? What is it? What are the three again?
Fidelity, bravery, and integrity is the motto of what U.S. organization?
FBI. Yes, FBI.
Okay, now, what did we say when we were younger? What did we say FBI stood for?
Federal Bureau of Investigation.
No, you didn't. You were a kid.
No, I can't. I can't remember. There was. I don't remember.
I'm not
what.
saying it. If
I'm
it's
not
dirty.
either. Yeah, me either.
Oh, it's not bad. It's not that bad.
What is it?
Female body inspectors.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah,
Right.
Sorry, ladies, I'm a member of the FBI. Oh, that's 70s humor. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it.
Straight from the Carol Burnett show.
Tried to get that one past us.
Tim Conway.
No, I was.
That one.
Oh yes, you did. I saw you working. You said, "I'll trip
I do
those guys
remember
up."
that. I haven't thought of that in years.
You told those Googans last night, "I'll trip them up early."
Yeah, I mean.
Okay.
Oh.
History.
Don't know much about history.
Sailing for the Vikings. Who was the first European to set foot in North America?
Fran Tarkenton. He was sailing for the a long time ago.
Oh man,
Set foot in North America?
Yeah, I don't know which one of these jokers. Eric the Red.
Yeah.
Leif Erikson. Is that his name?
Is that him?
Is Leif Erikson or is that like a Tiger Beat guy? What was that dude's name?
Leif Erikson's a Viking.
Yeah, let's go with him.
Yeah, why not?
Yes. You're thinking of Leif Garrett.
Yeah, there you go.
He's Tiger Beat.
Yeah, Leif Erikson. We're gonna go.
Tiger Beat. Oh boy.
Is it Leif or Leif?
I think it's Leif, actually.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
That's who we're going with.
Yes, but that is correct.
Oh, yeah. Oh, gosh.
Oh, and those Vikings like Skull.
Skull.
I also think Leif Erikson was an actor, too.
Oh,
okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But
Leif Garrett, you mean?
no. Leif Erikson.
Oh.
There was a Leif Erikson. I'm pretty sure it was an actor.
different. Not the same one. I was going to say.
His name was
No. Oh, no. Different. Okay,
Science.
What green pigment in plants is responsible for absorbing light to provide energy for photosynthesis?
Ain't that chlorophyll?
That's exactly what
That a
that is.
baby.
Yeah, I mentioned this last night. I probably have asked that question in my 21 years of hosting probably 10, 15 times.
Right.
Does anyone
But
ever
people
miss
still miss it.
Do they?
Yes.
What do they
Yes.
put?
I don't look that closely,
Yeah. I hear you.
to be honest with you. Music.
Hello.
Finish the lyric from DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince.
What you mean?
Okay.
Y'all got this.
E.
Y'all beat Shazam.
Okay, you know what? I think E will get this, but I wanted to see if you guys can get it without E's assistance. I think you will.
You might.
Okay.
It's 80s probably.
So to you, all the kids across the land, there's no need to argue and for blank.
Yep.
There's no need to argue and 4 blanks.
Yeah, E, go ahead.
Yeah, nah, you can't even get that one.
What?
Let's
Oh.
I wish we could hear the song.
It ended with hand, did you say?
There's no need to argue.
I wish I knew
Blank,
the rhythm here.
Blank.
No, but before that, something about a hand. You said something with a hand. So it rhymes with hand, band, sand.
No,
can, man.
let me just repeat it. Finish the lyric from DJ.
Can you sing it, please?
Sing it, please, in its entirety.
Sing it.
You don't want me to sing.
Okay,
No.
that's too bad.
No.
Yeah, I don't. This is
feel
like
like-
poetry.
DJ Jazzy Jeff. So to tell all the kids across the land, there's no need to argue. Blank.
Hold hand.
No,
It's it got to be summertime. If it's Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd have to hear
Told you
this.
I
If
didn't
I could hear this song, I'd give myself a fighting chance. I'm not kidding. But to just hear it blind like it's like reading poetry.
I say it ends with something about holding hands.
Okay.
It does rhyme, but
Yeah.
Okay. What is?
Strike up the band.
you're going to know this when I say it.
No, I'm not. I don't know it. I don't know it. Okay.
Yeah, you will when I say it.
Hey, teacher. I don't know it. I don't know any of their music. I didn't watch the show. I don't know it. Now finish it.
Okay. Parents just don't understand.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I rest my case. Thank you. I told you heard of it.
Yeah, that's correct. Parents just don't understand. Again, and I would have gotten that if I could have heard the sticking music. I mean, you got to play the music. That's poor questioning.
On the text line, I got 8 parents just don't understand.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know enough, DJ Jazzy, but if you'd have played it, I think I could have gotten it.
That was a complete different song.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? And also, I can't believe I'm doing this, but in your defense, because at our shows, we do have a screen where you can actually see it, where you see the blanks, and that probably would have assisted you too. So I will give you that.
Matter. We missed it. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll take
Okay.
the L.
I was just, making excuses of what could have been. That's all I was doing.
Okay.
Some hypothetical would have. Yeah, great.
Right. Sports TV.
All right.
Okay.
The title of what ESPN series, which premiered on November 4th, 2002, refers to the ritual of throwing the ball around the infield.
Around the horn.
Yes. Sports.
Sports.
We had sports TV, now we're doing sports. Within 2 years, what year did the Montreal Expos play their first Major League Baseball game?
Okay, 16. I think it's 69. I think they were with. I think it's 69.
Yeah,
the Mets.
I'm
almost positive they played the Mets, if I'm not mistaken, in their first game.
But the Mets came in
62.
Yeah.
But the 69 Mets played them, and I think it's 6. I'm almost positive it's 69.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have said 60s. I would have said
1969.
I would have gone 66.
Right on the button.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played old Jerry Park. Remember that?
That one I know.
They used to play in this place called Jerry Park, Jarry.
Every year was Steve Renko on the mound for opening day.
Steve Rogers.
No, Renko.
Remember him?
Yeah.
After that, he was good.
Yeah.
He was like the only good player when I was a kid. I don't remember Renko.
Mm-hmm. Ron Hunt used to always get hit by pitches.
Sure. His brother Mike, not so lucky.
Not so lucky. Has anyone seen him? Not lately.
No one will page him. I asked for him to be paged, and they wouldn't do it.
They wouldn't do it.
Your next category, August. Which August birthstone is sometimes called the evening emerald?
That's it. Oh, August. I was going to say emerald. Which August birthstone is called the evening emerald?
It's called the evening emerald.
Something green, Pross?
Yeah. I don't have any loved ones in August. I don't know what, and I'm not a good birthstone. I mean, I say that Mrs. P. September couldn't tell you what that one is. So who am I kidding? So it's I don't know. Hue. Is it like opal or amethyst? That's more like a gold.
Yeah, I don't know. The only green I know is emerald.
Yeah.
Which I think is May.
Yeah. That's our birthstone.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It is. You're right.
Mine's blue. I don't know what the stone is.
I don't know. I'm
going to go with.
Is there a green diamond?
We just got to say some sort of fine, jewelry.
And believe it or not, this was a first round question too.
That's
so
hard.
I agree.
That surprised me. That's a first rounder.
Yes.
I expect if you don't know this, it's hard to get an answer. But yeah, we'll go sapphire.
Sapphire.
I think sapphire is September. It's actually a peridot.
Yeah, never heard of that one.
Peridot.
Yeah, that's a bad draw. August, never heard of yours.
Hey, August.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Hey,
I'm with
August.
August.
Hey, August. Might I recommend coal?
All right, let's grab a break. We'll come back and wrap it up here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
New coaches.
The future. That's truly what's exciting.
New players.
I bring the juice every day.
New season.
We've done some great things this offseason.
This is where the dream begins. And Duval is downright ready.
Time to go.
Now, it's for real. Jaguars, Panthers. Sunday at 1 on the home of the Jaguars. 1010XL.
Hey, Hickett here for Lockhart Roofing and Construction. They're longtime friends with The Drill, longtime Jacksonville business. Shane and his dad are from here, taking care of people who live here, people like me. Like if you need a new bathroom or some remodeling, give the Lockhart family a call. Their family give your family a better living experience. But don't forget, they also are in roofing as well. And if you need a roof, which you will eventually, right? You want to go with Shane Lockhart and Lockhart Construction. They've been doing roofs for decades around here. GAF Master Elite Warranty, Master Elite Contractor. Give Shane a call. He'll call you back. That's how he does it. It's real simple. It's 994-3865. Shane Lockhart, Lockhart Roofing and Construction, 994-3865.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
Aren't you just happy when you can handle all your needs in one location? Well, introducing Allstate agent Mandy Bowers in Mandarin. Whether it's home, life, business, or auto, Mandy covers it all. In fact, bundling policy is a great way to add extra savings. Mandy and her crew can do that. Allstate is offering lower auto insurance rates this year. Mandy can do that. You need to give Mandy Bowers a call in her Mandarin office, because when it comes to getting it all done under one roof, Mandy can do that.
Hey, so happy to have Action Garage Door be part of the drill. Premium parts, premium service for the life of your doors. Nothing is more frustrating than your garage door misfiring. If mine never does, I call Action Garage Door because they take action immediately. I'm talking about Jeff Bernard and his crew. They're Jacksonville folks. They're not some big out-of-town chain that you have to go through. Call Jeff. You know Jeff. People are on it right now to celebrate 25 years in Jacksonville, which is awesome. They will tune and lube and inspect your garage door, F-R-E-E. Yeah, I've been in my house for 23 years. Folks still comment on my garage door that I got through Action Garage Door. It dramatically improves the curb appeal. Something goes wrong with your garage door, take action with Action Garage Door. They're easy to get a hold of. Check them out, garagedoor911.com, garagedoor911.com.
It's the blog players put their pads on for.
So we got to bring my thoughts and observations on our home team. That's what I share with you every week on my blog.
Roland Reach Plumbing brings you Hayes Blog on 1010XL.com.
Watch football this season in downtown Duval at Pour Tap Room Jacksonville. 2 floors, 15 TVs, a giant projector, 80 self-pour taps of ice-cold craft beer, wine and cocktails, plus a full bar. Wings, burgers, and more, and pizza delivered to your table from Pizza Dynamo. Downtown at Laura and Forsyth. Pour Tap Room Jacksonville. A beer festival every day.
Right now, they're on their way to disrupt your life, make you uncomfortable, and rob you. Don't bother calling the police. They can't help. That's right. Summer heat and humidity are about to attack North Florida again. You know what to do. Call Mike Merritt. Mike Merritt's Heating and Air has a license to chill. When heat and humidity are attacking you, Mike Merritt provides a comfortable chill at a bargain price. Mike has been keeping North Florida comfortable for 30 years. Mike Merritt technicians are never paid commissions, meaning you'll never be pressured to buy something you don't need. And Mike Merritt knows cooling issues can arise anytime. They don't just happen during business hours. So Mike Merritt never charges overtime fees. When you need us, we're here for you. Remember, in the fight against heat and humidity, Mike Merritt has a license to chill. Visit merrittair.com. Florida license number CACO 50384.
Hey, it's one of life's most important decisions. If you're 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, you have children, of course you want to take care of your family. That's why I'm here to tell you about Matt Hinson and the Hinson Law Firm. Matt's the attorney. I'm not. But listen, it's time to do that will. Get it done. Get it out of the way. Take care of it. Why? You work hard for your money, man. You should be able to decide where your money goes if something should happen to you. Planning also helps minimize income, gift, and estate taxes. And Matt Hinson's your guy. He's been doing it for a long time. He knows how to do it. He's going to help you with your decisions. He'll provide you information needed. So choices are easy. It's the Hinson Law Firm. You got questions, reach out to Maddie, 527-1700, 904-527-1700. The offices are in Jacksonville, Florida. Gang, don't let the state decide your fate.
Your doctor says your testosterone is normal. Normal for who? Beta males? That's where those lab ranges come from. Male Excel uses optimal levels, where you were at 25, not where outdated mainstream medicine thinks you should be. Our protocol is different. Daily dosing, multiple hormones, personalized to your body, not some insurance company's spreadsheet. This is precision medicine, not sick care. Try MaleExcel.com, free test. Stop being normal. Start being optimal.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, let's get John back in here, wrap this up. We got trivia coming up. We got the Murphy Power Hour as well. A lot of football to talk about, so busy day here on The Drill. Johnny!
Okay, boys, let's go ahead and do your audio clue.
Let's do it.
For the day, okay?
Very 80s. I feel like Jean-Claude Van Damme is dancing to this awkwardly.
Don Johnson.
I'm going to marinate a second.
Obviously. I'm going to show you something. You're going to laugh.
You recognize it, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, kind of?
It's I think it's like is this a remake?
No.
All right, hold on. Keep it going.
Yeah, we need a chorus, man.
It's just so 80s. It's like 83. So this is not a singer who's singing this. Is that what's going on?
Looking for the group or artist. Yep. Very, very well known.
Yeah, I know of this. It's an 80s band. Like that's not. Whose voice is that, Hick? You don't recognize it?
Yeah, I do, but I'm not.
Yeah, he went out on his own, too. Exactly.
It's not. Is this? This is bad. This
He's got like long blonde hair, or.
Yeah, it's okay, is that. You ready? Is that Peter Cetera?
Yes.
Is that the singer? I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't. I'm going to say
It is Peter Cetera.
it is, and he was with. Who was he with? He was with
a very, very big band.
I know that. It's
Is that your band?
Which one?
Not
Journey?
No.
No.
Not Chicago, is it?
Gosh, he might be. Yeah, we'll go Chicago.
Chicago.
Boys failing in there.
Oh, my God.
Man,
That's awesome.
I thought we did pretty good there. I wanted really bad to make an idiot out of myself and say Genesis Phil Collins. I was close.
But you know what? Same era. I can understand that. Okay.
All right.
Listen, I was impressed you got Peter Cetera.
That was, I don't know. It just came in there out of nowhere. And then If Chicago, I'll say if Chicago played in my kitchen, I'd go out to dinner. I hate them.
I know for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's bang out a couple more.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, as you know, halftime, you have a couple to get, so because of time constraints. So, excluding Florida, I want you to name two of these. Name two of the 5 other states with cities named Jacksonville that have a 2020 U.S. Census population greater than 10,000.
2 Jacksonville cities? Texas?
Yes.
North Carolina.
North Carolina, correct.
Alabama.
And I just need one more.
Alabama.
Right.
Alabama,
Yes.
Jacksonville State. Is Texas also?
Yes, Texas is, and the other 2 are Arkansas and Illinois.
Yeah.
Huh.
So very good.
I'd heard of the 3, not Arkansas and Illinois. I had not heard of.
Okay.
2 more.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's kind of keep it along those lines. Cities.
Okay.
Cities.
Which public university's main campus is in Mount Pleasant, Michigan?
That's one of the.
It's got one of the directionals, eastern
but
or
it's
west.
not.
Central.
Kalamazoo is one.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Ypsilanti is the eastern.
Okay, so would it be? Is Kalamazoo western or central? It seems like it's
gotta be
western.
Central.
Central. We're going to central
It's
Michigan.
got to be central.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
I know.
I used to go roller skating in Ypsilanti.
I bet you did. You rubber legged.
Ran over. Of course I did.
Yeah. Great rubber legger, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that's debatable. But anyway, okay. Movie links.
Oh, boy.
Movie links.
Name the actor or actress who appeared in the following movies: Les Miserables, Love and Other Drugs, Ocean's 8.
Well, Nicole Kidman is late. Well, no, late.
Is Les Miserables? No, I didn't see that. I haven't seen any of these movies.
Okay,
dude.
okay.
The
hold
Ocean's
on.
8 I saw. The girls.
Ocean 8 has all.
That's every.
What was the third one?
The second one.
The second one, Love and Other Drugs.
Is that?
Who are the 8? Who are in the 8?
Okay, that is Hathaway in Ocean 8? Because she's in. I'm pretty sure she's in Les Miserables and Love and Other.
Then we're going with her.
but I don't know.
I don't remember her in 8. I don't remember the ladies in 8. You could give me 20 ladies, and I'd say, yes, she was in it.
Okay.
You know, it's that level of star, though.
I think she's in 2. So she probably...
I mean, if she's in 2, we're going to have to roll the dice.
I think. Let's go Hathaway.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah, all right.
Very good.
That's shameful because I'd probably say Anne Hathaway is probably my favorite actress.
Well, there you go.
I think she might have won an Oscar for that. I'm not sure.
one?
Okay.
Understanding that us men often go by our favorite actress with, well, who we find most attractive these days.
This is true. Cars.
Mrs. P knows.
And
I'm good
cars.
here, so you don't bother telling on me.
All right. General Motors discontinued which brand of cars named after a planet in 2009?
Saturn.
Yeah, Saturn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, nice pull. I was going to say the Gremlin. I was going to go with the Gremlin.
Is that a...
All right, Johnny!
One more. You got to have one more. Got to end you on the sports.
All right.
Okay?
Go.
Okay. Who is the all-time point scoring leader for the Detroit Pistons?
Is that oh God? Is that all time for Detroit?
That's got to be. Yeah, I'm right.
Is it not Isaiah? There's nobody before him.
Well, there's
he was there for a long time.
Yeah,
Dumars. Did Dumars beat him? Did Dumars have a lot of years?
Yeah, I don't
Could
think
it be
Dumars.
like a Chauncey Billups or a Richard Hamilton?
I don't think so. They weren't there long enough, man. Isaiah was there a long time on good team, but Isaiah's more like a 17, 18-point scorer, isn't he? What about like your boy Adrian Dantley? He didn't play there long enough, did he? Mark Aguirre. This guy's moved around.
Yeah, I think it could. Why did Dumars stick to my head a little bit? But I like Isaiah better.
That's an easy one, though. Is there any old school Pistons? Are we leaving anybody out? It's not. They didn't have a big man. Bob Lanier's a buck.
Well, it's got to be someone who's old. It's got to be Isaiah. Let's not overthink it.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know who's second, by any
job.
chance? You don't have
No,
it.
I don't. No, I don't.
John, appreciate you, my man.
Hey,
Have a
John.
good time.
Great day. We'll see you.
See you next
Bye.
Wednesday. We did okay on a stump day. You know, take care of stumps and any other tree issues. Custom Tree Surgeons. It's a Custom Tree Surgeons Wednesday.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Gator fans are known to get rowdy.
Especially us.
Hicken and Prosser here.
Join us for a first-of-its-kind podcast, Swamp Session.
Live stream from Voodoo Brewing Company.
Right after every Gator football game on the social channels of 1010XL.
Driven by Atlantic Infinity.
Hey, Jacksonville, it's Dan Hicken with a game changer. I've tested the field, and Checkmate Coatings is my new go-to for durable, jaw-dropping floor coatings. Better play, better results.
I'm Brendan from Checkmate Coatings. Our precision coatings make your floors the MVP of any space.
Slam dunk your floors at checkmatecoatings.com. Checkmate Coatings, your floor's missing piece.
Checkmate Coatings, your floor's missing piece.
Oh, it's football season. You know what that means? It's dipping season. And if you got a dip obsession, well, let me feed it. Have you tried the Daisy French onion dip? If you love eating dips with chips and wings and veggies while watching the big game, you're going to love the new Daisy French onion dip. Oh, got a Daisy Ranch dip as well, if that's your favorite flavor. These are game changers. Delicious as homemade dip made with real herbs and spices and other ingredients that you'd find in your own kitchen. You got to try this dip of deliciousness. Look for Daisy French Onion Dip at a grocer near you.
The drip from a leaky faucet isn't just annoying, it's wasteful. Worn parts or corrosion could waste thousands of gallons a year. Superior Plumbing and Pipelining will fix it fast. When your faucet's leaking, make the superior choice. Learn more at superiorplumbingjacks.com.
It was a long off season, but the NFL is back. The NFL regular season is just days away. It's time. Kickoff week is built by Roland Reach Plumbing and KO Electric Heating and Air.
I hope you're ready.
Are you ready? I'm ready.
On 1010XL.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to our website, CustomTreeSurgeons.com. That's CustomTreeSurgeons.com. And let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
All right. Folks, Hicken here from my friends at Beaches Dermatology. Man, I love Beaches Dermatology. Doctors Boudreaux, Doctors Metz, Dr. Fader, great people. Great people. They take great care of you there. But they want to remind you to take care of your skin. They're there for all your skincare needs, man. They'll be there for you, but they prefer you take care of your skin so you don't have to deal with them, right? They prefer that you wear those floppy hats and protect those ears, man. Sunscreen up, long sleeve dry fits. If you're out in the sun all day long, if you're fishing, if you're golfing, if you're at your kids' games, if you're working out there, man, be careful. It's a sunshine state for a reason, man. And if something does show up on your skin, then go get it checked out. Best way to do that is beachesdermatology.com. Find the location that best serves you. I go to the one off Solana Road. Shout out to all the fine folks out there. Listen, they will be there for you. They've been there for me for decades and helping me through some skin issues. I appreciate them. beachesdermatology.com for all your skincare needs.
Our son Eric's a Division I collegiate baseball pitcher who is having shoulder pain. We took him to Southeast Orthopedic Specialists and are confident that he's now on the road to recovery. This is Beth Anderson, and we love the care Eric receives at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Sports fans, this is David Garrard here. And if you're suffering from orthopedic soreness, make an appointment at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists where everyone is treated like a pro.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Football is a game of inches, and at Front Runners Tap House, every inch counts. Catch every big play on their massive 396-inch giant television. The ultimate game day experience is waiting for you at Front Runners Tap House inside the Community First Igloo.
We went to probably 4 or 5 jewelry stores.
Jacksonville's Mitch Vandal went to the town center looking for an engagement ring, but found the big box corporate jewelry experience wasn't for him.
Nobody was really helping us. One of the stores, some people walked in behind us and they were offered beer and champagne, and I'm wearing shorts and a cutoff, so I don't really look the part. So I was like, well, I guess we'll go somewhere else. I don't know if they think we can afford to shop here or what.
So he went across and discovered locally owned Beards Diamonds.
When I walked in, everybody just said, hey, welcome in, welcome to Beards.
Mitch loved the service and attention he got at Beards and ended up with a bigger, better quality diamond.
It was about twice the size of what I thought I could afford, and it was also about twice the size of what my wife thought she wanted.
Today, Mitch tells all his friends, shop local, shop Beards.
You're going to get the best deal and the best diamond.
Unbeatable value, unmatched selection, uncompromising personal service.
Anybody that I know, I want them to shop at Beards.
Beards Diamonds, St. John's Town Center.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. FSU's upset over Alabama for head coach Mike Norvell demonstrated the type of players he wanted.
I wanted a team that had an incredible edge, that one that played with desperation to win.
MLB scene, Junior Caminero hit his 40th homer as the Tampa Bay Rays beat the Seattle Mariners. The Washington Nationals beat the Miami Marlins on Tuesday night. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, we're back. It's a Custom Tree Surgeons Wednesday on the drill. One of our guys heads up a really great local charity. It's called Project Savior Outdoors. It's our guy Mike Drogic. We've had him on the air a couple of times. You got a gator walking down 95.
Gator Wrangler.
Just call the Gator Wrangler Mike Drogic. But more importantly, he runs a charity, Project Savior Outdoors. Really, military, firefighters, first responders. They have a big event tonight. The Project Savior Outdoors, a community night for military, firefighters, LEO men at 6 o'clock. Free dinner, guest speaker giveaways. Most importantly, maybe community. September is Suicide Prevention Month, and they're just so active in all these things. So you can go to their Instagram page, get an idea of some of the cool stuff they're doing and really helping a lot of our former military. But I just wanted to pass that along. That's tonight on Old Dixie Highway near Nocatee. Project Savior Outdoors. It's a men-only meeting tonight, and you can find out more either at their website or their social media. That's Project Savior Outdoors. So thank you. Thanks for that time. All right, E, what you got?
Oh, fellas, so I got the pleasure of announcing Jacksonville Business Journal's Fast 50 of this past Thursday.
Why were we not in that, Dan? We're in the slow 50?
Or past 50.
Oh. We're in the past 50. That's what we That's good. Forget your fast 50. What about the past 50?
And when I was there, I got to meet somebody. I met this person for the first time, gentlemen.
Okay.
So let's play a little 20 questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Dan, you want? All right. Or do they live here in Jacksonville?
They live here in Jacksonville.
Current athlete?
New.
Male?
Yes.
Past athlete?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So
football?
Yes.
Okay. Jaguar?
No.
Okay.
Okay. He lives here.
Is he under 40?
I'll tell you that here. No.
Okay.
Not under 40. So
Not under 40.
Over 40. Football player. You want to start narrowing down conference team, that kind of deal? Position? What do you want to? I know.
Play high school here?
Yes.
It's nice. Could be Brian Dawkins. Has he met him? If he was back in town, I feel like I'd have known that.
Yeah. Could be somebody as simple as, how old did he say he was?
Over 40.
How old is C4?
Gosh, he's met him, certainly.
Oh, yeah.
Is that it?
No, it's not it. Just give us some music.
Yeah, I don't think C4 is 40 yet, is he? And if he is, I think he's met. He's probably about E's age. He's you 40 yet? How old are you?
39.
39?
He's right around there.
Yeah, that's true. He was early 2000s, but
He's probably met him.
Yeah, he's right at it. All right.
Our football player went to high school here in Jacksonville.
Over 40.
Didn't play for the Jags.
No, never played for the Jags.
Offensive player?
No.
Okay.
So defensive player.
All right, so we're getting into some guy. He had to look, so it's
You
right.
say he's over 40?
Yeah,
Over
but he had to
40.
look. Could be. Yeah. So your buddy could be like Lido.
Could be like Edgar Bennett.
Yeah.
No, Leroy Butler.
He knows those guys are over 40. He had to look it up. I'm taking a context clue here.
Oh,
Yeah, it's got to be right at the 40.
He knows trouble.
All right, hold on. High school, if you're barely over 40, it's 2024. That means you got out of high school in like early 2000, 2002. So that is too late for the lead up. Should we just start rattling those guys off?
Oh, wait, no, not yet. Did he go to a private high school?
No.
Okay, public school kid.
Did he go to Raines?
No.
Well, there's your answer.
Yeah. Okay. This could be Sam Cowart. Could be Fred Weary.
He's a defensive guy, right?
Yeah. Could be Weary. I don't know if he's. I thought he would have met some of these guys.
Fred ain't.
No, he ain't around enough. Right now.
It's just somebody who's active in the
coaching.
community,
Yeah,
right? Because what was it called? Fast 50?
Should we get what? Look at us. 11. Fast 50?
Yeah.
What is the context of this?
Fast 50 recognizes businesses. He just happened to be there.
Oh, he was just there in attendance.
Correct.
And he says a defensive guy, right?
Did he
say that? Yeah, we asked
We
offense.
asked him that? Okay.
Right? Didn't we ask you that, E?
Yeah.
You
So
clear
he's
it
a
up.
defensive guy.
Defensive guy.
Over 40. Was he an NFL Pro Bowl level player?
No.
No Pro Bowl. Is this a fair question? Have we mentioned him? Yes or no? All right, come on, Hick. NFL, is he?
Have we mentioned his name yet?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So it's one of those guys.
Edgar.
No.
Lido.
No.
That's 15. All right. You want to go theatric?
Theatric.
No.
We've mentioned him. What are we
Yes,
missing?
y'all did.
We did mention him?
Said his name a couple of times.
Okay. All right. So I said, no, there was another Reigns guy. Jabbar Gaffney?
You didn't mention him.
Didn't I?
No.
Oh, I thought I said him. Never mind. All right. I thought I said him with Lido.
No.
Okay.
I don't think he did.
Remember y'all asked if he went to Raines.
You said
Yeah,
no.
oh, that's what it is. Oh, so it probably is Lavernius. No one left, dude.
Trouble?
No, you said his defense actually can't be him.
Oh, yeah.
I take it back. What?
Brian Dawkins.
Y'all know I'm good friends with Trouble. No, not B-Dog.
Damn. Who did we mention?
Okay, Lido. Oh, Sam Cowart.
No.
Fred Weary.
Fred Weary.
Okay, we had it.
We got it.
We did it. How's Fred doing?
He's doing good.
Yeah.
He's
Shout
doing
out, Fred.
good. He
Fred's a
went
good
to
dude.
Mandarin,
Fred's daughter was a really good high school basketball player. I don't know where she ended up in college, but I'll run into Fred every now and then. It's been a while, though, so shout out Fred. I know he's a listener.
He's a Mandarin kid who likes me.
I'm sure there's plenty. I mean, sure there. I can go find you plenty, huh?
All right, so we get the NFL season going this weekend.
All right.
And how will the Jaguars employ Travis Hunter? Are we going to see some things that we haven't? I'm hoping we see some things that we didn't see. Obviously, Travis Hunter hardly played. So just him being out there will be a big deal. But how will they employ him on offense? Are they going to spread him and BT out? Are they going to use him in the slot? Are they going to move him around? Are they going to give him it? Is De'Ami Brown getting the end arounds? Is Travis Hunter getting it? Are they going to run bubble screens? How do you employ Travis Hunter? How do you use Travis Hunter? If Travis Hunter, we need, again, as a receiver, we need Travis Hunter to make some plays on Sunday.
For sure.
Yeah, we need him to show that we traded up to get the number 2 pick in the draft. He's the best athlete we've ever seen. Let's go. So this will be fun.
It's hard to say this. It'll sound like sacrilege, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But in 3 years, Travis Hunter should be the best player on the team. Well, he's the Heisman Trophy winning, Bolitna-coughing, do everything guy. He needs to be that guy. He needs to be what primetime was when he came into the league. He needs to be what these superstars are when they get to the league.
Yeah.
That is how you get great, when you draft superstars. Mm-hmm. And I would think it would be a little of all. And I don't know how defined slot receiver is anymore. Like, even the great outsides will motion in toward the slot. They use him in all manners. He would seem to be built like a slot receiver, but you watch him at Colorado and plays that he can make downfield as well. So, got to get him into space. Just the small times that we saw him in preseason, you could tell the difference in game speed from college to pro.
Right.
You could catch those little balls in the flat in college, and he'd still be a half step up and right and do a little turn. He tried that here, and whoosh, they swallow you up. So, it's going to be a learning process for sure.
Do y'all think he'll score a touchdown first or get an interception first?
I would say touchdown because they're just more likely. It's going to help having Brian Thomas Jr. on that other side. I mean, it should be easy for Travis Hunter to make plays. You can't, and if they shade toward him, then Brian Thomas Jr. is going to make a ton. And then there's De'Ami Brown and Parker Washington. So
they gotta eat, man.
If this line protects, there's no reason this offense shouldn't make a big jump.
Right.
If the line protects, the offense should make a big jump. The pass game will improve, the receivers are better, and the run game will improve. You would hope.
Yeah.
Same guys, so I don't like the
We want to have this feeling Sunday that, man, we got our guys, man. Travis Hunter made plays.
Yes.
Liam Cohen was brilliant.
Yes.
The defense is better.
Yes.
Because we got a good defense coordinator with a lot of the same guys,
Yeah.
even though there's some difference in the secondary. A couple turnovers would be nice, considering we had, 9 last year? So you want to have this feeling that, we are on the right path. That's the feeling you want Sunday when you leave that stadium at 4 o'clock,
Right.
And obviously with a W, but you want to see things that we've talked about for months employed. And we don't want to come out and go, well, it was only the first game. Well, there was a little rust because they didn't do a lot during training camp. No.
Yeah, that's fair.
We need to have this. The Jags need it.
Listen.
The Jags need to build momentum. The Jags
Confidence.
Need to say, hey, we got a young, hungry.
They're 0-0.
They pumped up that physicality.
0-0.
Watch
They're
this
0-0.
physicality. All right.
Yeah.
Well, show us.
They're not 4-13. They're not
Last time we played Bryce Young, we sacked him 8 times or whatever it was.
7.
Go get him. Go get him.
Yeah.
Trayvon and Josh. Go get him inside. Hey, Armstead.
I don't understand the ors on the depth chart. I mean, are we in feelings of pro athletes?
What are we doing?
It's Bigsby or ETN. There was one at linebacker.
Miller or Lloyd.
I mean, what are we protecting feelings, or are we literally competing here on game plan today?
Yeah.
One of those two is going to go out with the first team in preparation for.
Well, I mean, it's
it doesn't matter, but it's just odd to me.
It is odd.
It's like you're protecting feelings, is what it feels like.
Yeah.
I don't need any more.
I don't care.
Yeah,
We're
feelings,
professional athletes.
Feelings
Best
aren't
guy
for pro
plays.
football players.
Yeah.
Nope. Athletic ability and outcome.
Yeah.
That's what pro football player is, not feelings.
Yeah. So anyway, we'll take a break. We'll keep it rolling. Jags open up Sunday at the bank. Everybody's excited about it. Lots of ball talk coming your way next here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios, 1010XL's running game takes a giant step forward.
Fred Taylor is the whole package.
Fred Taylor joins Dan and Jeff on the drill. Monday morning running back with Fred Taylor is fueled by Epstein and Robbins and Monahan Jewelers.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party. No, you see, you get $150 in bonus bets after your first $5 bet hits.
Did somebody say hit?
Whoa, Ray Lewis? We were just saying if your bet hits.
Huh. You know I love a good form tackle.
We know, Ray. We know.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 and up and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about gambling? Please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Hey, Hickett here for Lockhart Roofing and Construction. They're longtime friends with the drill, longtime Jacksonville business. Shane and his dad are from here, taking care of people who live here, people like me. Like if you need a new bathroom or some remodeling, give the Lockhart family a call. Their family give your family a better living experience. But don't forget, they also are in roofing as well. And if you need a roof, which you will eventually, right? You want to go with Shane Lockhart and Lockhart Construction. They've been doing roofs for decades around here. GAF Master Elite Warranty, Master Elite Contractor. Give Shane a call. He'll call you back. That's how he does it. It's real simple. It's 994-3865. Shane Lockhart, Lockhart Roofing and Construction, 994-3865.
You've probably heard the saying, it's not how hard you get hit, it's whether or not you get back up. Well, I'm attorney Brett Hastings, and I have a saying of my own. If you get hit with a personal injury or wrongful death, hit back and fight to make them pay. At Hastings Injury Law, we have the experience you want if you or a loved one suffer a car or trucking accident or wrongful death. Just call 904-HIT-BACK and we'll help you get up and hit back. Office is Jacksonville.
There's a new story written every Friday night in every hometown in America.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists Friday Night Lights.
Presented by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic and Air Conditioning on 1010XL.
All right, sports fans, Hicken here. Let's talk skin. Me, myself, and I, and Beaches Dermatology, are reminding you all, man, wear that sunscreen, right? Got to wear the sunscreen. Why? Because you're outside all the time in this great state of ours that has and is the Sunshine State. So if you're an active parent hanging at the fields in your boat to fish, you like to chill at the beach, wear sunscreen. Because if you don't, there can be some ramifications, short and long term. Skin cancer is not something you want to deal with. So when grabbing the clubs for your tea time, you're gassing up the boat, you're grabbing the chairs for your kids' game, make sure to bring the screen. And if you have any concerns on your body right now, go see my friends, Doctors Boudreaux and Metz. The best in the business at Beaches Dermatology. By the way, they've been taking care of me for decades now. Give Beaches Dermatology a call online at beachesdermatology.com.
Have you ever dreamed of owning a handcrafted cabin tucked into a 1,000-acre regenerative farm? Well, now you can. This is Frank Frangie for the farm in Okefenokee, just an hour north of Jacksonville in Folkston. With only 250 cabins at full build-out, it's a rare chance to live off-grid, but not alone, in a community grounded in nature, food, and purpose. The amenities include a 2,300-acre hunting lease. Learn more at okefarm.com. That's okefarm.com.
Cool air and clean air. Getting out from under that Florida sun and cooling off inside is where Florida Home AC shines. Think about it. You spend a lot of time indoors and air quality is crucial to your health and comfort. Pollutants like dust, pollen, germs, and allergens can build up, affecting your well-being. Florida Home is dedicated to enhancing your indoor experience with superior air quality solutions like whole home air purification systems. Find out by logging on to FloridaHomeAC.com or call 877-4300.
Hidden Hills Golf Club wants you to know that our fall twilight rates are here. Plenty of time to get your round in before sunset for just $35 on weekdays and $39 on weekends starting at 2 p.m. Visit hiddenhillsgc.com to book today.
Hicken here with lots more on George Moore Chevrolet. Hey, Justin Moore, what are you doing in our commercial?
Dan, this Moore just wanted to remind folks of vehicles less than $20,000 on our lot. Or you can always go more with our Silverado EV.
I have my boy Blue, that beautiful Gator Blue Silverado. Love, love, love it. And that service department, second to none. Let's just say it means more to Gabe and the boys who take great care of us.
Not to mention, we do more for the community. We love Jacksonville. Been around these parts since 1986.
George Moore Chevrolet. Need I say more?
Jaguars football is officially back. Be there as number 2 overall draft pick Travis Hunter, quarterback Trevor Lawrence, and new head coach Liam Cohen take the field for the first time during the 2025 NFL regular season. Secure your seats for when the Jaguars take on the Panthers September 7th by going to jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000. We'll see you at the bank.
Morgan Conley Roofing isn't just repairing roofs. He's building a legacy for generations to come. Born here, built here, staying here. MorganConleyRoofing.org. License number CCC 1333544.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. This is your Duval Minute. Brought to you by Lift Power, your turnkey solution for all warehouse needs.
All right, so which Bryce Young are we going to see on Sunday? The Bryce Young who played weeks 12 through 18 was pretty good. He threw for almost 1,600 yards. He completed 62% of his passes. He had 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. He ran the ball, and his passer rating was 92. The Bryce Young we saw in the first 11 weeks, though, had a 67 passer rating. So it's going to be interesting. And they traded away one of his security blankets in Adam Thielen, right? And all of a sudden, Hunter Renfro's on that team. So just a thing to keep an eye on. The last time Carolina came through here, I just remember a field day on getting the pressure on Bryce Young. The Jags will try to replicate that on Sunday. And that's your Duval Minute, brought to you by our friends at Lift Power. Lift Power, always on the lookout for experienced lift truck and dock and door technicians. The benefits are out of this world. 401k, company vehicle, paid training, sign-on bonus. One reason why Lift Power is voted week in and week out, year in and year out, one of the best places to work. Our rapidly growing business has proudly served the Jacksonville area for more than 50 years. They're family-owned and operated. Scream stability. Here's your opportunity to be part of a great company. Check them out, liftpower.com. Just please go to liftpower.com.
Welcome to the Daniel Murphy Power Hour.
Meet the Mets. Meet the Mets. That ball's well hit to right. I mean, really well hit to right. That ball is gone. Daniel Murphy has struck again. Daniel Murphy has homered for the 5th straight postseason game.
Presented by ITP Partners on 1010XL.
I know. I'm
unlocked, dude. I've watched this team twice go 2-14.
He gets mad. He gets angry.
I've watched them.
It's like it should be a
I watched Mania walk out there and Singa walk out there. They can't pitch.
They kind of turned the corner of their desperate, terrible baseball.
Yeah, they got a couple there.
And still we don't have Sprode up here.
I mean, they were like down, the Reds had gotten within a game. They extended. They're hitting.
I'm a little disappointed in the Red Legs and how they played in August because the Mets gave them a chance. And so
big chance.
I'm also disappointed that there's just not that many races.
Yeah.
I mean, the Division I looks like in the AL East is coming back. Then I think I heard y'all talking about the NL West as well. But like we pretty much have our 12 teams? 12 teams.
Pretty much. There's a couple within 4 games.
Kansas City, Texas on a heater.
We once had a 7-game lead with 17 to go.
Yeah, I was in the organization when that happened.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we kind of did it again.
No, it was 07.
Hey, we kind of did it the next year, too.
Yeah.
Not quite as bad, but kind of like that.
Oh, I was on that ball club.
Yeah, you were.
In 08.
Yeah, so I don't know all this don't worry, Hick. I've lived this thing for 50-plus years. I know how we are about making the playoffs 2 years in a row. But I will say this. All those Juan Soto naysayers better shut their pie holes.
Yeah, big year.
Oh, he's doing things that only a few have done. Only Bonds and
37. I saw.
It's 37. It's 100 walks. It's.
Did anyone think he wasn't?
It's the on base
Yankee
percentage.
fan, maybe.
On base percentage is he walks all the time. He's been
awesome
walking since he
player.
got
And guess what else? Guess what else he does, Mister? You got to get to second base.
Oh, he's been stealing.
You know why?
He
sees those other guys doing it. You want to be 2020.
And there was a stretch there with the Mets where it's really helped them out because they weren't swinging the bat well, and their first base coach Antoine Richardson, former teammate of mine, has got him.
Was he?
Yeah, we played together in Hawaii.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He has perfected, and I want to know why you haven't solved it. You being baseball, this little. He gets a lead, and he's perfected like a little running start.
Little shuffle, running start.
And he's stealing them easily. Mm-hmm. He's 27-29. You had a year like that.
That's huge. 24 is the most I got.
Yeah, but you had a high percentage year, and they have a high percentage year. But he has gotten this down where, and how can they not figure that out and catch him? or has he just got the timing down?
Yeah.
Like yesterday, he had the timing down perfectly.
It is, as you say that, it is interesting that they haven't got picked off as much because that running start, it puts you in no man's land.
Yes.
If the pitcher just decides to try
I've
to
seen him
notice
get
you a
picked
little
off
bit.
once, maybe twice this year, but he has done, yeoman's work. So anyway, pretty good stuff. Did Framber Valdez stick it to his catcher last night? It sure looked like it.
Sure felt like it felt like the catcher thought he got one.
Yeah.
After he
gives up a grand slam.
Yeah, tells him to step off. Catcher tells Framber to step off. He says, I'll show you, and then gets one put in the
catcher
bleachers
was
on
right.
him.
That's what was weird about the whole thing. It seemed like Valdez went, hey, man, sorry, you were right. No, not Valdez. Called for the change, and he threw the fastball.
He sent one to Grisham.
He hit him. Hit him right in the
drills
chest.
him on the next
Wait,
one.
Why do I find myself suddenly really disliking a guy I have no contextual experience with, this Grisham cat? I don't like him. I don't like the way he looks. I don't like the way he plays.
Grisham?
Yeah. How does this guy have 30 home runs? What?
Laid back.
29.
Yeah, he's got slow heart rate.
I probably would like him, wouldn't I?
You'd like him on your team.
He hit a home run at the Braves game I was at, so that probably adds to the misery. But yeah, Valdez, the pitcher, hits his own catcher.
Betrayal. Seriously. Did you see the catcher's face when he's throwing it back?
Yeah.
It's like aghast.
He's almost like somebody come out here and talk to him is what it looked like. I need Skip. Skip. Who is right in the whole Freeland, Devers, Chapman, not through the top of the first, and we have a benches clearing brawl last night. Like, where does the line get drawn? It seems like offensive players want to be able to put on a Broadway show, and how dare anyone ever challenge them on it.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like pitchers have super thin skin.
I thought the pitcher was wrong.
I didn't see I saw
That's
the homer
the interesting thing about it.
and the coming together. I didn't see, I guess, probably the buildup at when Freeland starts yelling at Devers because it seemed like he initiated.
Devers was taking it, he hit it, he walked, carried his bat.
Yeah,
whatever. Same thing they do.
They
I know.
all do it.
Yeah,
and
they all do it.
Devers didn't do. I saw the different angle.
Okay.
And Devers never looked at him.
Okay.
Until
he said something to him.
Until Freeland started popping off to him.
And then he turned.
That's why I asked, who's right? I don't know.
You know what? I would say that.
What do you do there?
I mean, a hedge is they're both right because the Rockies have like 40 wins, and you're in your own house. And at a certain point, you're like, I'm tired of getting my teeth kicked in, and I'm going to push back a little bit. And did he push back in a spot where normally you don't? And in the modern game, he hits his homer, and you're upset he takes a little longer than he wants. But somebody came in from the Giants. Who pushed him?
It was
who pushed Freeland. Like that's when it popped off.
It was Chapman.
Was that Chapman that came and gave him a
Yeah.
solid push?
Yeah.
I think we'd have to go there.
I think he was like most wrong. I thought, what do you have to do with
hands
this?
off the merchandise?
Yeah. By the way, Chapman, you're lucky. I mean, the old-fashioned way is you take the bullet.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
Devers hits the homer. He saunters around the bases. Next batter, you're getting it.
Put one on you.
Yeah. But it didn't work out that way. But just another couple of interesting scenarios in baseball last night. Those are two that you don't see often.
The one is like that's deep. If that ends up being the case, and it sure felt like it in real time, that
can fracture a club, can't it?
Oh yeah. You kidding me? Like that. I said it. But betrayal. Like I call for a curve, and you throw a fastball at my neck. Like you can break a thumb. You can do all. Are you talking about someone's career?
Yeah, I don't. There's got to be. Framber Valdez must not like that dude.
He sure didn't like him right then.
I don't think you can go from 0 to 100 without revving
having
at 50.
some afters. Like
you must idle. You guys aren't. I don't know. That's what it seems like. Because Valdez hasn't been some crazy man. Has he? Has there been other issues? I don't remember anything ever.
No, I don't think so.
I remember him doing this a lot when we played him in the World Series.
Go back up third,
whipping his head backward. I don't even know how he did. I just took a shot at him. What are you watching in baseball here with 20-30 to go? What are you said this? It looks like for the most part we're not going to have a lot of pennant race excitement or even wild card excitement. And with all due respect to the 5-game lead, the Mets have most of these wild card leads are hefty.
Yeah, I mean, it's the Mets are the last wild card 5 up, and I'm watching. I think right now the AL East is tightened a bit. The Yankees and Red Sox and Blue Jays. Also, the whole AL East. I think there's 5 teams within a game and a half or 2 games of the best record in baseball because Detroit, with the help of the Metropolitans, are getting pulled back to the pack a little.
They're
22 games.
The Jays have a better record than the Tigers right now.
Okay, so
80-59, 80-60,
Detroit has come all the way back. And one more would be the Yankees are on a stretch right now where their next 12 games, 11 after last night, are against postseason teams.
See, that's no fair. You're bringing all these good specifics to the conversation because the one that's most compelling to me, y'all haven't mentioned. It's that three-way, especially now if there is discord. It's that three-way in the AL West where didn't y'all tell me DeGrom got shut down for the year? They decided to bring him back.
I thought it was Uvalde.
No, they were resting him.
Oh, okay. Well, he pitched great this weekend. He a scoreless effort, I think, or at least he pitched well. And the Rangers have won 8 of their last 10. They've made up 4 games on the wild card with Seattle. So Rangers just 4.5 out in the West and just a game and a half behind Seattle. So that AL West and those, and you also feel like the West. Just who's going to? I mean, the American League. Who's going to win the American League? I mean, tell me the best team. So if you're any team, I mean, if you make the playoffs, you could be in the World Series.
Yep.
So Rangers. That's why to me, Rangers. Mariners, and I like those teams. You don't see them as much. They got fun. Yeah. They're fun teams to watch.
The Mariners pitching staff, when they get into October, I was thinking with the Yankees last year, the rest of the American League was somewhat similar to the way it is now, with the Yankees being just a little, kind of like, I wouldn't say head and shoulders, but a head better. But this year they're all even in the Outlaw League.
Yankees are gonna they'll get that free jolt when they get to the postseason. That dude's money in the postseason. He had a really good pitch. He's had a good year for him, hadn't he?
Yeah.
He pitched good again last night. I think his ERA is definitely under 3. I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, he started great, had a little bit, I wouldn't say a rough stretch, but just the season happens, and he's been throwing the ball well, I think, for his last 3 or 4 times out. 15
wins, second most in the majors to Freddie Peralta. 16, Freddie Peralta. 5-5 with a 2.98. Really good year. Yeah, really good year. That one is more understandable from the Braves standpoint.
Let's talk some football when we come back. Jags, get ready. I know Murph's pumped up about it. Sunday against Carolina. We'll talk some other stuff as well as we roll on here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Want a fresh and flavorful tailgate this season? Chicken Salad Chick has scratch-made Southern-style chicken salad perfect for lunch, parties, and your tailgate. Order 3 ways at one of 4 area locations. Call 1-833-MY-CHICK or online at chickcatering.com.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnik Chevrolet is proud to be a 7-time Chevrolet Dealer of the Year recipient, the only dealership in Northeast Florida to ever win this prestigious award, earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnik's Treating You Right guarantee. Visit NimnikChevy.com to learn more. For 3 generations, Nimnik has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right. Where do you go? The answer is simple. Nobody but Nimnik. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Elbow pain, whether acute or chronic, can make it difficult to do normal activities like playing sports, doing household chores, or even sleeping comfortably. Dr. George Varry here, and no one wants to deal with pain without solutions on how to feel better. We've all heard of tennis and golfer's elbow, but there's plenty more that can cause pain, like osteoarthritis, muscle tears, and nerve entrapment. All are treatable at Barry Orthopedics. Getting you back to full health is our mission, and there's a number of different treatment options we can offer. Call us today or visit BarryOrthopedics.com.
The 30th Annual Reggie Hunt Memorial Golf Tournament fundraiser is Friday, October 24th at Amelia River Golf Club. All proceeds support Big Brothers Big Sisters. Register at the Big Brothers Big Sisters events page.
Bueller, stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, Jason, thanks for coming over so quick.
Sure thing, pal. What's the big...
Whoa! See, I told you there was a smell.
Yeah, it smells like...
Exactly, or a dead one more like it.
You need some fresh air in here.
Well, this is the problem, Jason. I've kept everything sealed up tight all summer long so I don't lose all my nice cool air. Now all the dog smells and cooking smells and home gymnasium man cave smells are all building up and I can barely...
Dude, where are the Bueller sunglasses I gave you?
Oh, I don't know. They must be in my other...
Put on my emergency pair.
Whoa.
Bueller Air and Plumbing can install an air purification add-on to your existing air conditioner. Clean the air of dust and pollen and funky smells while you cool.
So I can keep all the cool air I saved up?
And your place won't smell like a dead...
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. The Daniel Murphy Power Hour, presented by ITP Partners on 1010XL.
All right, welcome back to the program. We're hanging out here on a Hump Day Wednesday. We got the Murphy Power Hour brought to you by our friends at ITP Partners. Daniel in the house talking ball. Not just hardball, but football as well. You're a big fan. Will you make the game Sunday?
Opening week, yeah. Heading out after the JDL Mustangs. We'll play Saturday. We'll get our cleats in the dirt, and then we'll go see Sunday, see the Jags.
I drove by last week, and it must have been Thursday. That's when you practice, right?
Yes.
So it must have been Thursday. Man, there are a lot of people out there for practices.
Well, yeah, it's 3 teams.
Is that what it is?
It's 3 teams on the field on Hodges and another 3 that practice on the turf.
Oh, really? Okay.
So 6 total.
Okay.
I think you age out at about 7th or 8th grade, and then kind of like
you go middle school.
Introduces you to middle school football. Yeah, we were scrimmaging on Thursday, floating the wing tee around, getting all the lads ready, and then off for Labor Day weekend. So nothing Saturday, nothing Monday.
How can we be idle the second week of the year? What are we doing?
Well, because nobody would have going to be there. I would have had to be out there making tackles and having them hit the 4 gap.
Because it was Labor Day.
Yeah, Labor Day. And I thought it when I saw it on this, and to be honest,
I think you should have called it Saturday morning practice.
Well, I guess I could have done that.
He's kidding me.
I know. I tease. But let's go, kids.
I'll be there for any of you who want to be there.
You parents, don't worry
Check this commitment level.
Parents, don't worry about getting them there. I'll be driving by. They're going to run to practice. I'm going to jog them in for 8 miles.
I love it. All right.
I don't know if there is a perfect symmetry here, but I'm going to try and maybe cross-pollinate being a pro baseball player with a pro football. So I don't know what the equivalent is to this, but I would assume maybe baseball being an individual sport, it would be the battle that players would have with specific pitchers. Like, can you tell me right now the pitcher you had the most success against?
Kyle Hendricks, Jordan Zimmerman.
There you go. And so every time if you saw the Cubs on the schedule,
we're going to get fat tonight,
right? Isn't that what you think? So, do you guys know what happened on December 30th? 2024, December 30th, 2000
last year.
That was a Sunday. December.
Was it a Jags game?
December. That's a good guess. We're in the right neighborhood. We're on the wrong streak. That was a December 30th last year, 2024. The Bucks had a game that Sunday afternoon. They played at Carolina, and the Bucks. It was an important game for them. They had to continue winning to make sure that they made the postseason. And they went to Carolina. And pardon my slow computer here. I don't mean to drag this out, but I want to give the exact numbers. They went to Carolina, and they beat the Panthers 48-14. So I ask you, the offensive coordinator for that Bucks team that day. By the way, Baker Mayfield threw for 346 yards and 5 touchdowns. Bucky Irving ran for 113. Mike Evans had almost 100 yards receiving. And the Bucks just absolutely had their way with the Panthers defense. Well, so I ask you, with the same guy who drew up the offensive game plan that day, that was a home game, by the way, it wasn't at Carolina. Same guy who drew up the game plan is now the head coach of the Jaguars, who now just 2 games removed faces those Carolina Panthers at home. Is there not an advantage there?
I think there's, with the familiarity of just playing them 8 months ago, it definitely helped the game planning.
And now, obviously, Carolina would look at how Tampa exploited them for 48 and would try and do things. It would only be natural for them to expect Jacksonville to run some of the same stuff. But how would you like this for a Trevor Dell to have this game Sunday? Baker Mayfield, 27 of 32.
Oh, Lord. Don't tease me.
359, 5 touchdowns, no picks. Bucky Irving, 20 carries, 113. Sean Tucker, why not? 8 for 40. Rachaad White, 6 for 30. They ran for 202, and they passed for 349. This looks like an August 30th college line score.
Yeah.
So here's hoping that that's at least a little bit of a built-in event, whether it's confidence or actual performance on game day because of this. He's got to be picking this apart at least to a degree. There have got to be some things that happen in that game that you're going to be able to call on. I would think.
Well, with the success you've had, it's just going to make it easier to I think set the game plan and make the play calls because of the success you had just there in December. And even though, like you said, that Carolina is going to be able to make some adjustments, I feel like it's more difficult to kind of react when you're the one that gets imposed upon the way they did with Liam's offense last year.
By the end of the and guys, all that production I just named.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, these are the names that piled it up. Okay, these are who caught passes for Tampa, and there's a long list. Mike Evans, great player. Bucky Irving, tremendous rookie year. Devin Culp, Jalen McMillan, who finished strong. Payne Durham, Ryan Miller, Rakeem Jarrett, Sean Tucker, Rashad White. Not exactly the Bengals arsenal.
He hit 615 off Homer Bailey.
Oh, did I crack a couple off of him in one game?
8 of 15.
Twice. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Homer threw me a 3-0 curveball one time, and that's when I thought I was going good.
286 against Mad Bum. Not bad.
Oh.
Who was the worst against?
Aaron Noli.
Who gave you the most trouble?
Anthony DeSclafani. He destroyed Hendricks 421. Annabelle Sanchez 474.
Oh, yeah. I got
probably for the Braves. A couple of those for the Braves. I bet.
One for Detroit for sure. Jose Urena. I faced him. I think
Blevins was. You were terrible against
Blevins. I was awful against Jerry.
Yeah.
I don't have the
He has that big slow delivery, didn't he?
Evaldi 381. Very nice.
Yeah, right-handers, I was good. He was like straight baller. He didn't throw a ton.
By the way, did y'all see, Murphy might know this, but did you see Clayton Kershaw's August? You know what Clayton Kershaw?
He's like 9-2.
Dude, he's 5 in August. He was 5-0 with like a 108.
I watched him twirl about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
He's
5-0 in August with like an ERA under 2.
And
I didn't see that coming.
God love Clayton because he's not so different. I don't want to get all over the modern pitchers, but like when it's 2-0 and you got to throw a strike with a fastball, do you know what Clayton does? He throws a strike with a fastball, meets you right in the zone at 89, 90 miles per hour right now. And it is a beautiful thing to watch.
Yeah.
Well, they're going
to change-ups, though. You could definitely see
I like that dude.
He's
to be on
reinvented
a hated
himself.
team. I got a lot of respect for Clayton Kershaw all the way across the board.
You got 4 hits off R.A. Dickey, 4 for 12.
Yeah, I got 2 pumps off of him too. I think
knuckleballs.
At least one.
All
2.
knuckleballs.
Yeah, he did.
Did you face anybody
at least him at the end?
Did you face anybody at least 10 times without a hit?
Yeah, Jose Urena.
He was a Marlin.
Yeah, like 16 or 17 at bats because he's a little taller. It was interesting. I knew I had bad numbers against him.
Wasn't he a righty?
Yeah. That's what. And so when I found this out on the Mets broadcast, because he was pitching with the Mets at the time, they go, "You're 0 for 16." And I was taken aback, not because I'm like, oh, my goodness, I can't, but because I knew I didn't strike out. So I thought if I get 16 or 17 at-bats against someone with like 2 strikeouts, something's going to dribble through somewhere.
Yeah, fair.
It never did. I was like.
That's probably that batting average above expectation or whatever they call it.
0 for 8
balls
against
in play.
Average on balls in play.
0 for 8 against Justin Wilson.
Okay. Yeah.
He's a lefty, though.
He's a left-hander.
God, it's amazing how many pitchers you face, Murph. You know how many pitchers you faced in your career?
What is it?
How many years?
220? I don't know.
220?
I don't know. How many people are there?
I'm up to 720 and I'm still going.
Oh, really? That's how many guys I dance with?
Yes. Bro, I'm over 1,000.
Over 1,000. Wow.
1,046, including Grant Dayton, 1 appearance.
Yep.
You hit 1,000. You got to hit off.
It was, I think he was with the Dodgers.
You remember?
I remember he was with the Dodgers.
Here's the.
Can you remember every single of the 1,000?
Dude, he had.
Not everyone.
You know how many pitchers he faced one time?
What?
Probably wait a minute. Holy crap. Probably like 200 pitchers you faced one time, bro. One time. Starting with Ryan Tepera, Matt Koch, Diego Castillo, Jose Alvarado, Daniel Stumpf.
Alvarado
faced Diego. I got a hit off Alvarado.
Yeah.
Faced Diego Castillo in AAA in triple ball. So 2 at bats, just one they don't let you carry with you apparently.
That's amazing.
Aaron Bummer won at bat.
That's the left-hander, right?
Yeah,
that's our guy.
Wander Suero, another former Brave this year.
Former teammate.
He's the one,
too.
no, he's young, right, Suero?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's one of our. He's the guy they brought up too early. Isn't he the young kid?
No.
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Who's that young kid we brought up and they ruined him early?
Played with
you got to hit off a sugar when you're 1 at bat.
Yeah, I remember that was in Colorado. He wasn't sugar then. I shot one the other way. I remember going back to the dugout. I was like, that ain't coming out the same way it was like 2 years ago. He's different now.
Yeah. That's good. This is fun. Anyway, it is what it is. Back to your original point, which is a good point. And we were saying earlier, Murph, you want to come out with a feel good. You want to come out, man, if Trevor could have a game like that, holy cow. But we want Travis Hunter, we want him to give us a couple wild plays. We want to see an improved defense, knowing that we got the right defense core. We want to see Liam Cohen scheme up some plays that make us go, ooh, that was a good play, huh? Or look, the screen's working. Those types of things. Yeah. Things that we've heard about. And
we've seen the Bucs do.
I want to see the D get after it. Yeah. I think offensively, just because over the repetition, it seems like we're equipped to get our 20-plus points. I want to see the defense beat the hell out of someone. We haven't done that
That'd
in
be
years.
nice.
It sure would. Yeah. My guy Wander Suero is currently a Brave. Yeah. You bet he is. 5 appearances this year. Sterling, 11-3-7.
A lot of 2-for-2s too, Murph.
I'm trying to think who I'm thinking of. You don't know who my young pitcher, we brought him up to start a couple of times. They put him on Sunday night against Philly. He got banged around. Just a teenager.
No, it's not coming.
All right. Let's do this. We'll take a timeout. It's a Custom Tree Surgeons Wednesday. We're in the Murphy Power Hour.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Follow the Florida Gators on 1010XL.
Gators!
The Gators hook horns with the South Florida Bulls. Kickoff at 4 on Jacksonville's home of Florida Gators football. 1010XL.
Brackish Vodka, the spirit of the sportsman and proud partner of the Jaguars, is now available at the Fresh Market Spirits and Wine. The Fresh Market Spirits and Wine is a new adult beverage store offering spirits, wine, beer, and accessories at A1A North in Ponte Vedra, a first-of-its-kind destination for thoughtfully curated spirits, wine, and beer as only the Fresh Market can. And now, you can get Brackish Vodka at the Fresh Market. Brackish Vodka, for whatever your sport is. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
Frank Frangie here for Coyle & Sons Fencing. Jacksonville is full of memorable sports memories. Remember Morton Anderson missing a chip shot field goal that launched the Jags into the playoffs in 1996? You know who doesn't miss? Coyle & Sons Fencing. If you're in the market for a new fence, I recommend calling Coyle & Sons today at 904-356-4821. That's 904-356-4821. Or visit CoyleJacks.com. That's C-O-Y-L-E, Jacks.com. Coyle & Sons, keeping your business and home safe for nearly a century.
He caught the game winner from Danny Warfel and never looked back. Former Gator Chris Doring joins Dan and Jeff on The Drill Tuesday mornings at 7:20 on 1010XL. Protected by the personal injury attorneys of Farah and Farah.
Jacksonville is game time. And just like the Jaguars fight for every yard on the field, Duck Duck Rooter fights for every customer at home. From plumbing repairs to septic pump outs to keeping your AC cool all season long. We've got the winning playbook. Duck Duck Rooter is a proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars and delivers championship service every time. When plumbing, septic, or AC problems put you on defense, don't fumble the call. Dial 904-862-6769 or visit duckduckrooter.com. Duck Duck Rooter, when you're stuck, call the Duck.
Hey, Beards Diamonds is where Jacksonville shops for engagement rings and fine diamond jewelry. Hicken here, Beards Diamonds in the St. John's Towner stands out in a big way. They're local. The owners are part of our community. The Lupos are great folks for more than 40 years. Money spent at Beards doesn't go to Wall Street, stays right here in our community. And the best part, you don't compromise on anything. Best selection of diamonds in Northeast Florida, Beards. Doesn't have to jack up prices to meet a corporate bottom line, Beards. Doesn't have commission salespeople, trusted advisors, Beards. All the top name and bridal jewelry like Decoria Viraggio, Beards. And guarantees to give you a better price, a better value, period. That's Beards Diamonds. Listen, a lot of those chain jewelry stores are all owned by the same mega conglomerate. May have different names, but they're all the same owner. Beards, locally owned alternative. Behold to the folks of Jacksonville. Us, not Wall Street. Don't buy a diamond ring or any piece of jewelry without talking to my friends at Beards. Beards Diamonds. At the St. John's Town Center. Shop local. Shop Beards.
Hi, I'm Mac with Baker Glass. If you've got fogged up windows, let me help. We'll replace them with clear, insulated units that brighten up your home. People say we're fast, friendly, and reliable. Just check out our Google reviews. Call me today. Baker Glass. No one treats you better.
Collisions happen on every play in football. Collisions also happen every day on the road. If you need auto body repair, from a $30 job to a $30,000 job, trust San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
Ticket here for Action Garage Door. Nothing more frustrating than your garage door misfiring. When it does, I call Action Garage Door. They take action. Jeff and Art and crew, Jacksonville folks, not some big out-of-town chain. Something goes wrong with your garage door, take action. Check them out. Garage Door 911, garagedoor911.com.
Kuhn Flowers announces their home holiday decorating team is now taking orders for the holiday season. This is Max with 1010XL. No more hassling with tree buying, untangling, and hanging burned out lights. Call Kuhn Flowers. They'll do it all.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. You're listening to the Daniel Murphy Power Hour, presented by ITP Partners on 1010XL.
That's called NIL, Murphy. All right, welcome back to the program. What did you make of college football this weekend?
What a slate!
Yeah,
like I don't ever remember opening weekend slate like that.
Yeah, that was quite a challenge. I wasn't in midweek mid-season form.
No, not me either.
Tried to sit there for 12 hours is tough.
I pulled it off.
I know you can't. You probably have a harder challenge having 4 children running around.
We do a pool session here, a little play catch there, and then the Queen was out of town for her friend's 40th birthday in Nashville. So on Saturday, my parents came over, and I got to watch the Texas-Ohio State game somewhat in the background. But I did see Arch's first pass. When he bounced past that thing,
Arch was bad.
Yeah, I was like,
he wasn't like so. He was bad.
Yeah,
but we got it.
I'm not. That's not the end of the world. But,
I know,
and that's also a really good team, really tough spot.
Yeah,
he did look composed.
Yeah,
he didn't look like it was too big for him. He just wasn't good.
A little bit retreating, like he didn't attack the line of scrimmage.
That
quite
last
as much.
throw, he didn't need to be going backwards. The one where he could have got the,
I wanted to ask you guys because I didn't get to watch it intently, but like I thought that Sarkisian, because that's a skipper for Texas, right, could have gotten Arch to start scrambling a little bit more.
I thought he was way too conservative.
Yeah, like that's just once it looks like he's not going to throw it for you today.
Yeah,
like I thought that they could have started moving him around because
absolutely.
he ran for one.
I didn't think he had his best.
Is Jamie French?
Yeah,
was he active on game day?
I don't know.
Because there was no weaponry for them.
I was looking for
they had the one touchdown catch, and it was still not sure positive it was a catch. And but they didn't hit any big plays.
Yeah.
And the running game, man, they put a lot of the Jadon Blues in the league this year. Bijan Robinson a couple years before. They've had a lot of. I wonder. Of course, you never know how good Ohio State is. Maybe that's why Texas looked terrible. Next, we'll find out. And I will say this though, man, they should get you should get penalized more in the polls. These teams that lose, like Texas, shouldn't be 7 because they got a chance. They're going to have to play Georgia and Florida. If you think Texas is 7, put them at 15 and make them show the rest of us.
Yeah,
I don't mind that
it's
at all.
Because you get that little bit of an edge. I know.
It's always that way with the poll.
I know.
It's just it is what it is.
I was surprised.
I really don't think there should be a poll till October.
Yeah, I'm okay with that now too. They do it to drum up interest. I don't think you need to anymore.
No, because when we all sit here and point out how stupid they are.
BCS style. Just wait 4 weeks.
Yeah, just
or wait after week 1 at least. Just do one now, and then you have a better idea.
Because I said on Twitter the other night, this Notre Dame Miami game looks like 1 versus 2 to me, not Texas.
And here's
Ohio State. That was a good football game with 2 good teams with playing hard and getting after. That was football.
There's also this it might not jump out at you as being a little bit stacked and unfair, but you get an unfair credit for like LSU is going to get more credit for beating Clemson than say Florida beating Miami in a couple of weeks because it's the opener, because you did it. Seems like you get a little extra credit for what you do and for your loss. It gets dumbed down a little bit. Texas, who loses and drops to 7?
Your boy BK riding high right now with a pot shot at Dabo yesterday.
BK, it doesn't take much for that guy to get full of himself. Brian Kelly, basically said, Dabo said, neither team was really good, if something to that effect. I'd grade us a 65 and them a 68 and them a 75. Yeah. And that's where Brian Kelly said, well, I guess he didn't watch the second half. Something to that effect. He's not a good grader, and he did, smug. He didn't use his family accent, but he nonetheless took a little bit of a shot.
All right, morning, fellas. Need some advice. I mean, this isn't Dear Drill.
I was going to say, Dear Drill.
A Commanders fan wants me to bet $300 on my Jags versus the Panthers. What do you think?
Money line.
I think, look, the elephant in the room, it couldn't have an easier opener.
Right.
That's also part of the pressure on the fan base. I would hope the team doesn't feel it and they know better.
Yeah.
But if you're a fan, if you could pick any team to open this season, maybe Tennessee. But they got, they make you give you the heebie-jeebies.
What if Cam Ward does an RG3?
Correct.
Mm-hmm. And his
I don't
first
need that.
Game, yeah. So you're like, oh my God.
I don't think. Let me ask you this.
Let's answer his question first.
Okay.
Should he bet $300? If it's disposable fun income and you're a huge Jag fan, let it roll.
It's opening week. How about this? Take them on the money line. Yeah. If you don't win, you come up to 1010XL on a Wednesday, and I'll sort you out. All right? We're taking the Jags on the money line. It's opening week.
Hold on. I'm going to I got
Let's do it.
I got to back
go until we can.
If Murph's going to juice me, I'm going to go ahead and bet it myself.
Blue Horseshoe loves the Jags.
By the hook. By the hook. I think they're 3.5. So at least by the hook. I'd hate to win by 3. And
that's fair. Yeah, take a little bit of.
Where were we? Let's take a break is what we are, don't we? Let's kind of reset our bearings here. It's a Custom Tree Surgeons Wednesday. Football has us all, flighty. Back with more next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. He talks, he listens, he tells stories only a coach could know.
So you can learn more about the science of quarterbacking.
Denny Thompson is the quarterback whisperer, tuned up by Tyson Sound and Security and George Moore Chevrolet. Friday mornings on 1010XL.
Your grandfather was stronger at 50 than you are at 40. Want to know why? His testosterone was 30% higher than yours. That's not genetics. That's modern life killing your hormones. Stress, chemicals, sitting, it's all crushing your T levels. Male Excel reverses it. Prescription testosterone, thyroid optimization, personalized to you. Over 100,000 men are already winning again. Your turn. Try MaleExcel.com. Free assessment because you deserve it. Your family deserves it.
September and hello football season. It's our favorite time, right? All the hype, all the action. We know things can get loud and messy, right? So what a great time to call our cleaning heroes at Zero Res and clean up all those footballs in your home. And lucky for you, you can score big this month with great savings. Also back to school time as well. So carpets, tile, rugs, upholstery, hardwood, every surface in your home can be Zero Resified. Right now, you can get your entire home clean from Jacksonville's Ultimate Carpet Cleaner. Get 3 rooms of carpet cleaning starting at $139 plus a 4th room free. Take $100 off your air duct cleaning as well. Don't forget about cleaning that dryer vent as well. Zero Res. Schedule your appointment at ZeroResJacksonville.com or call them 287-5727. Ask for the 1010 special. Don't forget, Zero Res can clean both your home and your business. Zero Res, men, spell backwards or forwards. It spells the same. Zero Res.
Lee Bryce. What you know about that tour? Saturday, September 13th, St. Augustine Amphitheater. With special guests Ashley Cook and Lewis Bryce. Award-winning country sensation Lee Bryce. On sale now at AXS.com. Don't miss Lee Bryce Live.
He's not Pistol Pete, he's Pete Prisco.
Been on the wanted list almost 20 years.
CBS Sports senior NFL writer Pete Prisco joins the Frangie Show Friday afternoons on 1010XL. Brought to you by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectibles.
I'm Clayton Bromberg, the president of Underwoods. While we've earned the reputation as North Florida and South Georgia's preeminent official Rolex jeweler, it's important to point out that at Underwoods we carry other watches too. We start with Seiko, the most reliable, serviceable watch made for under $500. And they've started making jeweled, self-winding watches again, and sports watches you'd have to see to believe. Next, we have Tavan, the Swiss-made ladies and men's and dress and sport watches, and they start at $575. Another name we carry is Tudor, inspired by Rolex with the same founder and owner, the Hans Wilsdorf Foundation. And their sport watches and chronographs are the rage in Swiss timekeeping, with new in-house watch movements and exciting new model introductions every year. So if you're interested in watches, we have what you want at Underwoods. And all of our watches carry a 5-year warranty. At Underwoods, in San Marco, Avondale, and the shops of Ponte Vedra.
Hey, Jacksonville, it's Hicken with a game changer. I've tested the field, and Checkmate Coatings is my new go-to for durable, jaw-dropping floor coatings. Better play, better result. I'm talking about floor coatings. I'm talking about your garage. Start there, man. Oh, you want to talk about a game changer, man. Brendan, the owner, is terrific. Local guy, loves Jacksonville, loves what he's doing. He'll talk to you. He'll go over the floor coatings with you. He's got true Jacksonville guys, keeping prices low with no massive overhead. Here's what you do. You slam dunk those floors of yours. Just go to checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com. It's Checkmate Coatings. It's your floors missing piece. Da-da-da-da.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking flim-flam tactics. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from AirPods to fishing rods. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
A lot of companies will tell you they're the best. At Custom Tree Surgeons, they show you every time. Custom Tree Surgeons has built an all-pro team. Every tree service professional has years of experience, continually trained and certified. They know what, when, and how to handle any job. It gets done efficiently and quickly by a team of experts. So for tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, and emergency services, forget any name other than Custom Tree Surgeons. There is no job they can't do better. Go to website customtreesurgeons.com. That's customtreesurgeons.com, and let them show you how the job is supposed to get done.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Southern Oak Insurance. Gator head coach Billy Napier noted the hiccup, but was impressed with the special teams play.
Outside of the missed field goals, it was a great day on special teams.
The Jacksonville Humane Society is offering an exclusive chance to win a suite for 20 to this Sunday's game against the Carolina Panthers. Go to jackshumane.org/JacksTix. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
75 degrees at 9:04. Time and 10 brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farrah doesn't flinch.
I'm feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty time. Oh, Mr. Nasty time. The nasty time.
It's time. Now, it's time for the 9 o'clock nasty on the drill.
We're wasting time.
Here are Jeff Prosser, Dan Hicken, and E.T.
All right, we were talking in the break about Arch, and now we're bringing out all the video from Newman High School, and there was always this one play, and it drives me crazy because, listen, again, who did he play against? But there's this one play where he's rolling out, and this poor little fat kid's chasing him. He's about half of Arch's size. Yeah. He's wide as can be. He's got and Arch gives him a juke, and I mean, so if you watch that, you're like, oh, okay, I see, but I don't know. I don't know.
I don't like
the level of competition from Cardinal Newman.
Jordan Rogers, the Rogers, the brother that can't play quarterback at a really high level, he went off on Arch before the game. So let me take my shot. Let me shoot my shot. The film doesn't match the hype, yada, yada. No film can match the hype you gave him. He doesn't have any film, and the hype has been crazy. So now what do we got to do? Already Wednesday, I got to bring Jordan Rogers and let him take a victory lap because a first-time quarterback didn't succeed at Ohio State in the opener? Yeah. And these same ESPN guys, if Texas had opened with, Sam Houston State, need to throw him for 420 and 6 touchdowns, they would have been telling us how the promise is revealed.
All right, speaking of bets, Murph, we were talking in the last break. I wonder if you're willing to jump into this one. One bet MGM better. If the Seattle Seahawks can win the Super Bowl, he's going to pocket $4.5 million. He bet $50,000 on Seattle to make the playoffs, plus 185. That'll get him $92,000. He bet $50,000 on Seattle to win the NFC, 28-1. That would get him $1.4 million. And then $50,000 on Seattle to win the Super Bowl, 60-1. That'd win $3 million. So he stands to make $4.5 million if they win the Super Bowl.
So he's hoping to hedge on the playoff.
But if you make the playoffs, you at least get your.
They never get 50 of the 150 back.
You'll get 92 of the 150.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, forgive me. Yeah, 92 of the 150.
I don't like that bet.
No, I don't. It's really kind of gross that you're putting $50,000 on the Seahawks
on Sammy Darnold.
3 different
Sammy
ways.
Darnold. Yeah.
I mean, let's go 2 ways. Have a party downtown or something. 50 grand.
Maybe we go 500 on each bet
or something.
Take off a few of those zeros.
That's great, but ain't no common man following that one up.
Yeah.
$5 each. What does that pay? That's more like it for most of us.
Baseball is such a long season, guys, and it just I don't know. Like the trajectory that these dudes are on. For example, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Yeah.
His last 30 days, 185, 30 Ks and a home run.
Thought he was going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it looked like Mickey Mantle for the first 2 months.
Who's
going to
win the MVP?
Feels like Judge.
No, in the National League.
The National League is going to
Schwarber?
Shohei.
Soto?
Probably Shohei.
Soto?
I don't know. I have to check the OPS plus, but it's Schwarber and Ohtani, I think, in the
I would go
circuit.
Schwarber. I love that dude.
It doesn't bother
and
me
he's actually
either.
hitting 250 this year, which is amazing.
You know who's winning the batting crown right now in the National League?
Hold on. Freddie Freeman?
No. No longer. Who do you think it is?
I mean, Arise isn't up there. He's at like 285.
Because we know, by the way, the averages are very low.
Is the National League even hitting 300?
One guy.
He's hitting 301, isn't he?
Yeah.
I saw this. It's not a big name. It's
a big name. It's a surprise to me.
No, I just saw. Oh, I know who it is. It's a Philly because they were just watching him the other day. It's
Trey Turner.
Triple Trey.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
301. Sal Frelick, but it's still 298. Will Smith 297. Freddie 297, and Marte 292.
That's weird, dude. Because that 301, that's like the numbers you saw in the '60s. But then the leading home run guy was only hitting 28, 30 homers. So that in a season where your leading average guy's hitting 300 and your leading home run guy is going to hit 55 or 60, that's got to be about as big a disparity, I think, as you have in a season.
Yeah, I think
He also has 30. Yeah,
with like
300 triple crown.
But they lowered the mound the next year, did they not? I think it was right in
the late 60s.
Yeah,
because he hit like 308, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Trey Turner has 171 hits. Trey Turner has 36 stolen bases. All lead the league.
I'll tell you who else has come back from the dead
this year.
Yeah.
And because I asked about him earlier, I mean, this guy disappeared, and it's not that he's back, but he's playing like an all-star on a team that's important. But Trevor Story,
yeah, Trevor.
Yes,
this guy's been gone for like 3 years. He was a big signing.
Yes.
And like he's having, he's got over 20 homers, I think.
I was talking to TV Joe back in April, May, and he was just shredding Trevor.
Yeah.
The Red Sox, I was with the Devers stuff going on. I was listening to WEII or whatever up there, and they were off Trevor.
Yeah.
They wanted to shoot him to the moon.
But
he has turned out to be a huge steadying presence for him because I like playing with Trevor and Dimmer. He's one of those, like when he was in Dimmer, one of those like, now he's not to DeGrom's level of superstar status, but he was kind of trending in that direction out there with all-star games in Denver and just like the best guy, like the best teammate, a great husband. I really enjoyed playing with Trevor. I love that signing for them. I'm glad he's healthy.
261. 23 homers. And did I see 70? Now I just lost him on the thing because I had to scroll up to see which column was which. I think it was 78 RBIs.
There was a point there where he had one of the lowest OPSs, like for an everyday player. He was down in the lower 600s.
261, 23 homers, 88 RBIs, and his OPS 746. So
but that's that's from like 620.
A WAR 3.6.
Okay.
You know, again, it's these aren't amazing stats except for the fact that I literally thought Trevor Story retired with injury.
he was doing them a disservice and harm early in the year, the first 6 to 8 weeks of the year, where it would have been better off.
He was a top 10 player at one time, wasn't he, guys? Or close?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like huge rookie year in Denver.
Bill Barnwell has put out some picks and stuff, and he's one of those really heavy analytical writers. And my pick for 2025 in the playoffs, AFC South champions, the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Nice.
I'm running my 2024 prediction back in the AFC South with the Jags taking over first place from Houston. They were off by only 6 games last season, so it's hard to figure that could go too much worse in 2025. In the likely to improve column, I wrote about how the Jags last year, one of the more unlucky teams. They went 3-10 in one-score games. First team in NFL history to lose 10 games by 7 points or less. Also, the second team in NFL history to produce only one multiple turnover game all season, and the first to do that with the benefit of a 17-game campaign. They'll win more one-score games, create more takeaways, especially with Travis Hunter joining the secondary. It feels like the Jaguars run into our
New coach is obviously a major upgrade on our old coach cycle more than any other team. But after Trevor Lawrence endured a static and frustrating offense when healthy in 24, the hope is that he gets back to his old form with Liam Cohen at the helm and a more modern offensive attack.
Good.
So
hope those things are correct.
Yeah, the takeaways. Yeah. I would say the takeaways first will lead to more one-score wins, even though we've talked about.
We got to get the takeaways. They're going to, for sure.
The one-score losses from last year are somewhat skewed.
And on the other side, limit the giveaways because really last year was defined. Even though the takeaways became the season-long story, it was a giveaway in week 1 that crushed us.
Damn
That's
you,
just
Bill,
one.
Bill Barnwell's Chiefs-Packers.
Chiefs-Packers.
Yeah.
Man, there are way too many on the Packers for my liking.
Yeah.
I don't trust Jordan Love being a Super Bowl quarterback.
Did I get duped on X that Micah Parsons might have something going on with his back?
No dupe.
No dupe. That's the real deal.
It's a facet joint, I think, and it's a sprain. It's
L4,
not
L5 or something.
It's not supposed.
One of those.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like season-threatening or career-threatening or long-term. But I don't know. I think it's odd that, the guy hasn't been active. Why is it hurt? It's not like you heard it in practice last week. He hadn't been practicing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he did it in Green Bay the first practice, right? The Cowboys said they knew about it. Packers did it anyway.
One other bit of breaking news. Pablo Torre, suddenly Mr. Sports Investigator.
The ESPN dude?
Yeah. I don't know if he's ESPN anymore. Anyway, he has dropped a bombshell report. Kawhi Leonard signed a $28 million endorsement with a fraudulent tree planting company funded by Clippers owner Steve Ballmer to circumvent the salary cap rules.
You're not cheating. You ain't trying.
Oh my!
Wow, that's big, man. That's a big they probably. I don't know what is the
There's
NBA
a clause that says Leonard only gets paid as long as he's still with the Clippers.
That's so obvious.
They're going to take
a fraudulent tree planting company funded by $50 million from Clippers.
It would be different.
That's like you paying the kid to watch the grass grow in college.
Exactly.
With a few more zeros on it.
What, Baselli got one of those jobs in college. He's talked about it on the air. He's talked about it on the air.
I don't remember that.
Remember he go out to the parking lot, the booster?
Know.
Yes, I'm rolling with it. Sure.
I don't remember.
Tony and 2 or 3 of his teammates, and they just sit out there all day long.
No, I don't know this to be true.
He said this on the air.
I don't know.
He 100% said this on the air. And if he didn't, then come get him, NCAA. What are they going to do? What do we care? The kid made some money sitting around?
This is unbelievable, man.
Bro, by the way, that is just so blatantly what you can't do. To Daniel's point, that's like dock 'em 10 wins or 3 years drafts. That's got to be a big penalty.
You have to, if you're the commissioner, you got to drop the hammer because you got to disincentivize somebody from doing it again.
Right.
You can't have this because you're completely whacking what the rules of the cap and the spirit of it.
It'd be bad enough if Steve Ballmer had a tree planting company that really didn't take much skill to run and he could just put him in there. Right. By the way, when you call custom tree surgeons today, they're legit. All right. They've been doing it around Jacksonville for a lot of years. None of this fraudulent nonsense.
Although a custom tree surgeon would be gladly take a $50 million investment from Steve Ballmer if they want to help cover up the Kawhi Leonard situation.
They can give me one. I'd be down with that too. So yeah, that's wow, that is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
That's like tell me a more just obvious cheating than that.
I don't know.
I mean, it's not. I mean, obvious would be like I thought of the Astros scandal, just in the sense of like how are you gonna punish? Punish them because I think you just got to drop.
What did they end up doing to them?
They lost draft picks.
That's it.
Yeah.
Why can't Major League teams and should Major League teams?
People lost their jobs too, right?
Yeah,
it's fair to say because of.
They got fired.
Hinch.
Hinch. But
GM.
He decided he didn't want to say sorry to nobody, so he's doing soccer over in Europe now.
Is that where he did?
Yeah,
GM did?
Yeah, because he didn't want to.
And Hinch, baseball shows
easier to circumvent the rules over there with that than baseball here.
Well, listen.
But Hinch apologized, and so did Cora.
Yeah, baseball really held it against him. He's now managing the Tigers, who will be in the playoffs this year. So
All right, we got to grab a break.
And then Cora went.
I'm going to ask you guys a question and then come back and answer it on the other side. But this will be the first season opener, 32nd? 31st season opener in Jaguars history. I think there are reasons that this is among the most exciting. So I want you to, are we talking about the second or third most exciting season opener in franchise history?
We'll answer that next on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Get in the huddle with 1010XL's QB.
All right, guys, let's make a play for 1010XL.
David Garrard joins Mike and Fat Tony on Jaguars Today. Restored by Resto Pros of Northeast Florida on 1010XL.
Sewer backups stink. Literally. Tree roots, old pipes, or major clogs can be the cause. Superior Plumbing and Pipeline inspects and clears sewer lines fast. If your sewer's backed up, make the superior choice and learn more at superiorplumbingjacks.com.
Hey, you want to know one big reason why I've survived 40 years on local TV? It's not my good looks, but my good-looking suit, shirts, and ties, thanks to Oceanside Cleaners. They're the best. The Major Leagues, the creme de la creme. I'll tell you how they dominate the industry. They make it so easy. Free pickup and delivery at your home or business. Yeah, just call them. They'll let you know. In fact, you can drop it off on the South Side or in Ponte Vedra, and they'll still deliver it back. They send you text reminders. They save you time. They got service kiosks 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in Ponte Vedra on the South Side. Michael P. Harris and family, they've been doing this for a long time, and it is a labor of love. It means something. It means stability and success. They know how to clean. They say if it's got fabric, they can clean it. Dry cleaning, laundry, bedding, and don't get me started on their award-winning bridal gown preservation. Oceanside Cleaners, 2 locations to serve you. Jacksonville off Southside Boulevard and Ponte Vedra. Oceanside Cleaners, we just don't clean, we care.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
When it comes to my opinion, I love dropping the hammer. I'm Hayes Carlyon. Listen for Hammer Time with Hayes, weekdays on The Frangie Show.
Hammer Time with Hayes, driven by Kia on Atlantic. Check us out at KiaOnAtlantic.com.
Join the fun with The Frangie Show live this Thursday from 2 to 4 at the newly reopened Firehouse Subs on University. Appearances from a Jags player, The Roar, Jackson DeVille, and the D-Line. Thursday from 2 to 4 at Firehouse Subs on University.
Buying a diamond, wedding band, or piece of fashion jewelry in Jacksonville? You have 2 choices. You can go to locally owned Beard's Diamonds, or you can go to one of those mega national chain jewelry stores. The national chains are pretty much all the same. In fact, did you know that some of them are owned by the same conglomerate? Yes, the same Wall Street company owns all the big names. So if you're looking for extreme value with genuine personal attention, come experience the Beard's Diamond difference. At Beard's, our diamonds come straight from the source. We hand select each one for maximum brilliance. We don't have to apply corporate markups and tack on salespeople commissions, so we beat the chains on price every single day. Beard's has the strongest warranties, not gotcha clauses in fine print. Beard's has all the top designers, including Tacori and Viraggio. Beard's doesn't have out-of-state regional managers calling about sales quotas. We are all local, family-owned with total freedom to do what's right for our customers. Beard's Diamonds, all the selection, quality, value, and service you want from local people, accountable only to you. Beard's in the St. John's Town Center.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer. Nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more, or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Mike Dempsey for Apex Roofing and Contracting of Jacksonville Beach. If your roof's got any damage, if it leaks, if it's just old and ugly, call my friends at Apex Roofing. But Mike, roofs are so expensive. It's true, quality roofing is not cheap, but Apex Roofing has up to 100% financing available, so you don't have to compromise quality for budget. Apex Roofing, no shortcuts, no stress, just quality work with financing available. Reach for the peak with Apex Roofing and Contracting in Jacksonville Beach. ApexRoofingFL.com.
Brackish Vodka, the spirit of the sportsman and proud partner of the Jaguars, is now available at the Fresh Market Spirits and Wine. The Fresh Market Spirits and Wine is a new adult beverage store offering spirits, wine, beer, and accessories at A1A North in Ponte Vedra, a first-of-its-kind destination for thoughtfully curated spirits, wine, and beer as only the Fresh Market can. And now, you can get Brackish Vodka at the Fresh Market. Brackish Vodka, for whatever your sport is. Proud partner of the Jaguars.
Hurricane season on the First Coast can leave you in the dark, so why not get a head start on storm season with a home generator system from American Electrical? They've sold and installed more generators in Jacksonville than any other company around, with scores of whole home generator installations throughout North Florida. That's right, American Electrical has been installing and repairing thousands of generators for over a decade in Duval. Keep your loved ones and property protected. Log on to American-Electrical.com and see how they can help you.
Jacksonville, Hickens calling it. Checkmate Coating, my MVP. Tough, slick floors that dominate any space.
Checkmate Coatings, your floor's missing piece.
1010XL, presented by Farrah & Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch. The Daniel Murphy Power Hour, presented by ITP Partners on 1010XL.
All right, welcome back to the program. We're hanging out here on a Hump Day Wednesday with Murph. So for all you drinkers out there, here's your question. E, I'm going to start with you.
I'll let you boy.
No Maduro here, but who has the cheapest beer in the NFL? Where can you buy your per 16 ounces, Murph will guess as well, but who, E, do you think, what stadium can you get the cheapest 16-ounce brewski?
That'll be the Baltimore Ravens Stadium.
Oh, you cheating dog.
Hey, how am I cheating?
You cheater. You saw the list. Yeah, there ain't no way. No way you cheated, didn't you? Admit it. Put your truth hat on and admit it.
No, I mean, I'm a man of integrity.
Oh, my goodness. Baltimore Ravens, $6.60 for a
That's it?
16-ounce beer, followed by the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Who has the most expensive? Murph, I won't ask the cheater because it's also right there for you.
Vegas.
Vegas is 31st. Very good. So they were $14.99. This one is $16.49 for 16 ounces of beer.
The post that I saw was the when the Ravens announced what they have is they have like a $5 menu.
They did kind of what Atlanta did.
Yeah, they have like
they came out with a $5 or less menu.
You get a hot dog for $5. Like it's pretty good.
Yeah. Smart. Yeah, it's smart. And
Yes.
all NFL teams, people tailgate more now. They do other things rather than buy food inside the stadium. If you made it affordable, I remember we went, when we went to Mercedes-Benz for a bowl game a few years back, and it wasn't on a Sunday, so there were Chick-fil-A sandwiches everywhere.
Yeah,
it was great.
Yeah,
well, football is like
Washington, by the way, the most expensive beer.
It's a working class sport. Like the people who are coming out, the supporters, they're working class.
And you are pricing those people out.
And so I was, I texted you guys this maybe like 2 weeks ago. We were talking about prices, but they did this in England where because soccer is a huge working class sport there, but they were raising the prices at Liverpool. And so the supporters walked out of the game at it was like the 68th minute or something like that, because that's what prices used to be. And it was a huge deal. And so I think, to your point, you're saying make it you're going to get them on the tickets. You're going to get them on the parking. Like you don't have to nickel and dime people everywhere. Make them feel like they're winning somewhere. And so that's pretty cool what the Ravens are doing.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, good idea. And $6.60 to get you a brewski there if you're
I'll take 3.
Interested.
All right, I asked you guys a question going in. Look, season openers are always among the most exciting games of the year because you have a fresh perspective. I think anytime you have a new coach, it importance/excitement has to go up because it always signals, some sort of new beginning. If I were ranking them though, I would say this one with a complete regime changeover, including Baselli as part of it, with Travis Hunter and the big trade that you made. The excitement of wanting to see this thing get going and what it might present puts it in top 3 for me. What about you guys? It's hard, I guess. You don't really rank them as you're going through the years, but.
You're never. 95 will always.
Sure, that one you can't touch. To me,
when you have a great team.
Right, like 23 was exciting because we were coming off of 22. Yeah. 18 was exciting because we were coming off of 17. That's
those
are
the way
fair.
I was thinking about it. Like
I think Urban's first game, we lose sight of how excited we were. It went so bad that you recall nothing, but there were many believers in Urban Meyer as an NFL coach.
I think, and I don't know, are you saying going into it? Or
just into the game, like your excitement about, and maybe the answer is you're always excited.
Excitement, but in 2017, that's the year we went to Houston and beat that ass and had 10 sacks.
That was after
that was like an eye-opener game. But,
Yeah. But I just mean where you are in terms of excited
There's more
to see
excitement
this team.
about Liam Cohen than maybe Doug Marrone taking over, but Tom was back in the building, so
I think
I couldn't qualify as a top 3.
I feel I'd probably put it there like along the lines of the 18 and the 23 a little bit. Like you're coming off the good year, but it wouldn't match obviously the very first and then those Coughlin teams that you knew were going to be able to play into the season.
How about 1999? A lot of excitement, great team. The Niners come to town, and we destroy them.
49-3 or something.
41-3.
Those are
That was
always
huge.
I do think it's harder to go back because you ultimately factor in the result. Like, I don't remember being super excited. I mean, we were coming off of 98 where the Jets beat us and we're, so it ended up.
Yeah, but we had
turning
gone.
into.
No, we went all in 99.
We did.
Oh,
that's true.
We brought in all these
defender
Carnell
guys,
Lake
yeah,
and all these dudes to play.
to try and win the Super Bowl. They almost did.
We knew we were gonna.
Yeah.
We knew we were gonna have to pay the piper down the road, but we went all in to try and win a Super Bowl.
I do think this. I think that we are somewhat desensitized to the Travis Hunter effect. Is we've been nonstop covering him and watching every single thing. And I think we've lost a little bit of the excitement of actually seeing him play 60 minutes as a Jaguar. And the plays that he might be able to make. That's what we've been sold a unicorn here.
Yeah.
Right? A guy that can do things that nobody else has done. And if he's doing it for us, that'd make us unique. So I had the excitement to see Travis Hunter.
It's probably the most exciting individual player that we've had the chance to.
Oh, by far.
Yeah.
He's the biggest superstar they've ever, even including Trevor. Just he's different. Right? When you say Travis Hunter's the biggest superstar that we've ever drafted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Going in, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, maybe not necessarily the most accomplished. I mean, I'm probably that too. I don't know what to tell you, dude. The guy's the Heisman winner, plays both ways. Let's go.
We've had Heisman winners and such.
No, I know, but
he's we drafted a Heisman Trophy winner, and it's not even that. It's All-American. It's Politnikoff, like you said.
Play both ways. Yeah.
You know, I mean, it could have won the Thorpe Award for all we know. I don't know. He's
just a bigger boy. Like,
he's a star,
legit rock star.
Yeah.
But now he has to show.
That's right.
It's time to ball.
It doesn't last long.
Yeah.
No.
It won't last long.
No.
It'll last.
No.
It'll last
Monday
forever.
morning, we are going to talk about Travis Hunter one way or the other.
That's fair.
You know,
And we
talk about
should.
Arch Manning.
Yeah.
If he plays like an Arch Manning game.
Yeah.
I mean,
For
right?
sure.
So we need him to play like,
And we are assuming that he's going to be able to lock down Ted McMillan, or maybe that's not the right choice. Let's get to Jamar Chase next week.
Yeah.
Or something. We're assuming that he's going to be able to beat, the best corner.
No Jalen Coker, so it's McMillan.
I mean, I will say this. This takes away from the chances of Travis Hunter making history starting on both offense and defense. It takes away because what the Panthers are going to do, you would think, would be line up and run the ball. They got 2,000-yard rushers from a year ago. They traded Thielen. Coker's on the IR. Their third receiver, literally, they just picked off the scrap heap. They cut him a week ago, Renfro. Coming in and planning to pass the ball would not seem like the right strategy, especially considering the Jags couldn't stop the run a year ago.
Yeah, is it Chuba Hubbard and Rico Dowdle?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
All right, let's grab a break. We'll keep it rolling. The Murph Power Hour, brought to you by ITP Partners. More next.
It's a Custom Tree Surgeons Wednesday.
My bad, Joe.
Is 1010XL.
It's a battle of undefeated powerhouses. The Yellow Jackets bring the sting to the Bulldogs. St. Augustine Bulls. Friday at 7 on 1010 AM.
Guys, your lawn's the home field. Now you can champion your St. Augustine grass. TopDressing.com just hit Jacksonville with a game-changing patented process. Aerate and transform your turf into a fairway-worthy masterpiece. Less water, shorter cuts, and the envy of every neighbor. No one else delivers a perfect 10 lawn like this. Visit TopDressing.com and dominate your block with the same process that golf courses use. Top dress your lawn like the pros with TopDressing.com.
Yo, you already know it's your main man ET, and no one does happy hour like Twin Peaks. Whatever your preference, we have everything from tequila cocktails and an extensive bourbon category to top shelf spirits and cocktails, served over ice balls, local craft beers, and handcrafted whiskey cocktails. Rounded out with adventurous drink menus, second to none. And don't forget about our 29-degree drafts. Check them out now on Atlantic and Kernan. Twin Peaks, eat, drink, scenic views. Come on, somebody.
Hey, Hickett here. Football season is back, and you know what else is back? Prize Picks. Oh, yeah. Prize Picks, man. You can get paid, and you get paid right away. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it's so good to be right, man. And I'm excited, and Jaguar fans, every game counts, so don't miss a moment of the action this season on Prize Picks. Make your picks on your favorite Jacksonville Stars and ride with the Jags all season long. You know how it works. Simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in, man, and you could cash in big. And listen to this.
Download the app today. Use code 1010XL. That's code 1010XL. And get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code 1010XL to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, man, it's good to be right.
Tired of high energy bills? Replace those inefficient windows and patio doors now with the big BOGO event. Buy one, get one 40% off replacement windows and patio doors. Plus, no money down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. This offer expires September 30th. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
First Coast. I'm sure by now you have seen our bright green GFL trucks and containers throughout the greater Jacksonville area. We're an industry leader in solid waste and would love the opportunity to earn your business. We're committed to customer service, reliability, and have an unwavering focus on safety. Whether commercial or construction, let us haul your waste away. Call 904-760-5880 to get a quote today from GFL, Green for Life.
Hi, I'm Stevie Beatrice of Beatrice Plumbing. We are the plumbing team built to serve you, and we do it with clean boots, honest work, and maybe a dad joke or two. Labor Day weekend kicks off football seasons, and we're celebrating with a winning deal. Say touchdown when you call and score $75 off your first hour of service. Our championship team brings the same energy to your plumbing that you bring to game day. We are Beatrice Plumbing, and we are here to help. Call or visit beatriceplumbing.com to book online, and let's fix what needs fixing.
Are you 18 years or older, just got married, just got divorced, or have children? Listen up. Have you done your last will and estate planning? You have questions? Call Matt Hinson with the Hinson Law Firm. Reach him at 527-1700, offices Jacksonville, Florida. And don't let the state decide your fate.
Collisions happen on every play in football. Collisions also happen every day on the road. If you need auto body repair, from a $30 job to a $30,000 job, trust San Jose Collision in Mandarin.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Now the cool down with Donovan Air Electric and Plumbing, keeping Jack's cool since '87.
All right, time to cool down. It's been a happening Hump Day Wednesday. We are close to football. That starts tomorrow night, man. Dallas and Philadelphia, and oh gosh, what an important game for the Cowboys. I mean, so much has happened, right? So
and then they're going to be, and then you got 10 days to talk about it, after moving Micah Parsons and bringing in George Pickens and feeling like Jerry Jones that he fumbled the bag. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't.
Yeah.
I'm going to cool down, or at least throttle back on the opinion that, everything, we make way too much, this too quick. I mean, that's sports. We've been doing it forever. The season ends in week 1 in 1974, just the same. If you're a disgruntled fan sitting around the corner bar, we stink. He's the worst. Hall of Fame career later, you forget, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, if the Jags lose week 1, you're darn right Rome is burning. Yes, it is. You better win this one.
This is so
You better win this one, man. I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all.
I know.
I mean, I'm not trying to be this, and don't give me the highbrow, you don't understand the NFL.
Right.
You got one of the worst teams in the league coming in, depleted at receiver. They have been no better than you. You're at home. Your coach put up 48 on him last time he saw him. Inexcusable to lose this game. There's no excuse for losing this football game.
It's fair.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a home opener. And again, we want to see certain things. I tell you what we don't want to see. Last year's home opener replay. Oh, my God.
That just
I would lose my mind Monday.
Puke in your mouth thinking about that thing.
Yeah.
Give up one touchdown and then have it hold up for the whole rest of 50 minutes.
Can I just see you in the press box and let me go get my big cup of ice cream and sit there and just watch them play good football.
That'd be nice.
Get a 2-score lead and salt it away late and leave. Everyone's happy and just talking about what could be this year.
Now listen,
Can I just get that?
It's the NFL, so I understand if it's a competitive game.
Me too.
But you have to, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's a slam dunk.
I'm not. You can't. Yeah. There's no 4-13 that's dunking anything.
No. Well, I saw your poll question. What was it? Win big, win in the fourth quarter, lose. And I wouldn't pick us
to win big
on anybody right now. I'll hopefully do in a couple weeks.
I'll go win fourth quarter because it's one of maybe 2 or 3 teams on this schedule that I would say that.
Yeah.
Like
There aren't many of
I'm
those.
not saying I would predict a loss to Seattle if it were week 1 or Indy or anyone else, but I'm not so sure I would be as sure as I should be. I'm kind of speaking this more than I actually am. I'm not that confident.
No.
I'm not. You got to show me, man.
Yeah.
But I should be. This should be a win. Now, Atlanta was playing for a playoff. You know, I'm going to play the Liam Cohen and what he did to Carolina. Atlanta was playing for a playoff spot. They hosted Carolina in the last game of the season last year to make it in, and Carolina put 50-something on them and beat them.
Yeah. Bryce Young finished the second half of the season. I mean,
So
obviously
there's
he
that,
got
too.
benched early, but like he finished playing better.
Yeah.
And so I'm with you, Hick.
Yeah.
We want to see like good football.
Yes.
You know, we want to see some new things, some creativity from the offense. We want to see some takeaways from the defense, but mostly I want to see that win. I don't care how you get there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to draw any pictures on it. It ain't got to be pretty. If it ends up being a knife fight in the mud, then
it's funny
go and
because
get 'em.
you've said you would almost be as happy with a big day for Trevor in the offense and you lose 28-27.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, okay, maybe
I'm not saying that.
But you want to see the numbers with
But
the win.
it'd be nice to
you
see-
want to see the numbers with the win.
Yes.
Whereas, I guess, and probably your thought, while it seems like a fan thought, is probably what would behoove the team best long term.
Yeah.
Again, this is the Panthers coming to town. You're not playing the Chiefs.
Right.
Okay, this isn't the Texans defense in 2 weeks because that one could get ugly at home.
Right.
Take advantage of this opportunity to go out and score some points. Our offense wasn't just mowing them down in the offseason.
No.
I mean, granted, there was some personnel differences, and, you know, we're playing third unit against first sometimes, but the offense never looked like it was just humming. Trevor was decent, and he was efficient, but it's not like we were unstoppable. And hopefully we're just going to let it all out of the bag.
And week 1's quirky.
Yeah.
You never know.
It's
and
new. It's opening day.
Yeah.
These are 2 similar teams. It's the fair point. Carolina can find as many reasons.
Yes, exactly. You were talking earlier. I mean, what's more compelling than a couple teams that have some high hopes for this season in their division to go be postseason?
And to Dan's point,
and
they feel the same way. They feel like Bryce Young's turned the corner. He's about to take off. They feel like Ted McMillan is a superstar. They feel like their defensive line, Derek Brown back from injury, can impact the game this weekend.
Yeah, I mean they're at home. They're in Carolina right now, saying they need to win this ball game if they want a chance to win the NFC South and get off on the right foot. But they've come to the wrong place. We want to bring them into the jungle.
Is this what am I looking at here?
This is a new Adidas ad.
Trevor and Travis.
Trevor and Travis.
Oh, God.
It's pretty cool, too.
I know it's cool. Let's wait. We did this last year, Trevor. Trevor Bank.
So Adidas just dropped an ad with Trevor and Travis. And they look like best friends.
Yeah.
There seems to be a legitimate.
Can you play it?
Trevor is all we're waiting for of the success.
They're sitting in a golf cart. They're
Trevor
dancing.
likes him. You know, they
Travis
like
is
Trevor.
showing them how to dance.
Yeah.
Travis is doing a backflip. Yeah. They're both fixing their hair. I mean,
well, that's good. That's smart. What's the company?
Adidas.
Oh, is this it?
This is the sound. They're both sitting in the golf cart. They're dancing. And remember the dance that they did together, like the handshake, where Trevor looked awkward?
Yes.
Well, Trevor don't look so awkward, so they practice it.
They got the Duval on the golf cart.
Okay, Trev. But the hair flip, both of them doing the hair flip was great.
Oh, God.
All right, let's go win a ball game now.
We got to win a ball game.
Go win a ball game.
Gotta win.
What is it?
Is that
if you win, what is it from Bull Durham? If you win 20 in the show and you have fungus on your shower shoes, they'll call you colorful. That's what, you know what I mean? Just that'll be a wonderful commercial.
Now, is that what? That's a national spot? That's a regional spot?
That got to be national.
Now, that's a spot, by the way, that will run a whole lot more if this hits.
Oh, yeah. If
This
they
would be
hit.
really good if you look at them
Correct.
mid-season and these two are tearing it up. It'd be winner Adidas, huh?
That's what we need. That's what. Speaking of commercials and stuff, you have. How old are your children?
We go 11, 9, 7, 2.
Okay, so have you caught? And you live. Let's see. I'm trying to. No, you're too far from Chick-fil-A. But did you see my Jacksonville kid, the 5-year-old, left his house early one morning, walked over to Chick-fil-A for breakfast?
Did you really?
Wait, what?
You didn't see this?
No.
This is terrific. So I think it's a San Jose Chick-fil-A, and they have a tough house to get out of. It's got a gate in the front, and so the kid gets up early. He's in his jammies, he's at Chick-fil-A. And Chick-fil-A people were so nice. Obviously, they sat him. They got all this video. JSO comes, you know.
What time? Where in town was it?
I think it's over by San Jose.
Okay.
And they released this video yesterday. JSO did. I'm sure the parents were blessed by, or, you know, yeah, you can show it. And they had no idea. He'd never done it before. Kid and he's a little talkative little fella. And, you know, they gave him a little cow when he's leaving. He got in the police car. He goes, am I going to jail? No, you're not going to jail. We're just going to take you back to your house. And they put him.
How'd they figure out where he lived? Did someone already tell him?
Yeah, what?
He finally goes, it's the one with the white fence. And they go, because he's not far.
Yeah.
And so he goes over to Chick-fil-A, gets breakfast. They give him breakfast. He comes, the parents knock on the door.
They're like half awake.
Yeah, but come
Do you get the body cam?
Oh, yeah.
Full panic.
Panic mode.
She's like, oh, my God. And,
wow.
Yeah. Hi, Mom.
Yeah, see, it's not that dangerous. It's not as dangerous as you think it is, peeps.
No, well, it's
Yeah, you
can let
him. If you walk
you can my bigger point was you can let him walk home from the bus stop. They will not end up in Montana and on a ranch.
A couple weeks later, they gave him the police officers cookies at the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
I can see this becoming a commercial, but
sure,
it was really. I watched it yesterday on social media. You can check it out. I think JSO released it. So.
E.T., I'm going to get a little pop quiz here to end this segment.
Oh, yes.
I like this. The money talks, baby, and I'm ready to add these up. Yeah.
Talk to me.
I have in front of me the tippity top. The top 10 earners in PGA Tour history, prize money alone. Top 10
okay. Scotty.
in the history of the PGA Tour. Mm-hmm. Scotty is, what number do you think Scotty is?
He's up there.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah.
Number 3.
Yeah.
With
Tiger
won. Phil.
Scheffler's won $91 million. Tiger, $121 million. Number 1 still. He won't be for long. They're giving him so much.
Oh, yeah. They're the money.
Phil is surprisingly not on the list.
Oh,
not top 10 earner. PGA Tour history.
He didn't run that past me.
Yeah,
okay.
no, sorry. That was unapproved.
You got a couple of. Rory's number 2.
Yeah.
$107 million. There are 4 and 5 are money-winning fools, more from the 90s, both with First Coast roots. Furyk is one, and VJ is the other. Still, to this day, Furyk has won 71.5. VJ Singh's 71.5.
So how many have we gotten?
You got the top 5. Tiger, Rory, Scheffler. But I would have thought it would have been all modern. I was surprised that Furyk and Singh were still 4 and 5. The rest of I'll give you this hint, the rest of the top 10 are active current PGA Tour members.
The rest are?
Yeah, they are.
What do you think about Justin Rose?
Justin Rose, number 7. That's a good pull.
I'm trying to.
We looked him up, remember?
Yeah.
We were surprised. We talked about being a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Rory, you don't think Rory on?
He's already there.
He's on yet, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to redeem myself after the Phil call. Can't believe the left-hander let me down like that.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Yeah. I should have.
Shows you how much they're winning these days.
Should have done gambling losses in there, too, maybe.
Yeah, but I'm surprised that this, did they take the guys on live off? They may have taken the guys on live off. I mean,
yeah, because
Phil Mickelson has to be ahead of some of these. He hasn't made more than Jason Day.
They don't. Phil's not allowed on anything.
He's not
with
allowed.
The PGA
I guess
Tour
that's it. This must not include, which makes the list kind of. I took this off of a short of a.
So you're saying current players?
Yeah.
No. Adam Scott. What do you think?
They aren't current, but they have current PGA Tour status. I've got to think that Phil Mickelson would be top 10 if he were allowed to be on this list. I mean, there's no way that Jason Day's made more money than Phil Mickelson. Mickelson has more majors.
J Day.
Yeah, J Day's 10.
What about he said Adam
Go with
Scott.
the names. Adam Scott's 6.
Yeah.
And now go with the young gun names that were hot.
Think of X-Man.
Or maybe Justin Thomas.
JT.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Number 8.
Yeah. Very good.
X-Man was a miss on the guy that was trying to get it here. So they got one left. He's number 9, and it makes sense. He won a ton of majors in a row and hadn't done anything in a while.
Oh,
Morikawa?
No.
Spieth.
Yeah, Jordan Spieth. So anyway, all right. Daniel, as always, appreciate you, my man.
Thank you. Come on, Jax. Let's go.
Yeah,
go kick the.
Next week we'll be just reveling. We'll be talking about going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's right.
Because DJ might be in that.
That's what I'm thinking. Right. Yeah. I think these must be, and I don't. I'm saying that up front. That list must be guys who retain their PGA Tour membership, and some of those guys are not currently PGA.
Did you just say Jags and Super Bowl?
Yes, I did. We're going to be talking about the Jags and Super Bowl Wednesday, hopefully.
Okay.
Hopefully. That's a big hope, a false hope, but a big
Wednesday.
one. All right. It's a Custom Tree Searches Wednesday. Back to wrap it up next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
I'm Chris Campione. Veterans have given so much in the service of our country, but when it comes to legal challenges, you shouldn't have to fight alone. At Campione Law, we're here to help veterans like you get the support and compensation you deserve. Whether it's a workplace injury, a personal injury claim, or navigating a veteran's disability claim, we'll stand by your side every step of the way. Your service to our country matters. Let us serve you with the dedication and respect you deserve. Call Campione Law for a free consultation today. Campione Law, fighting for veterans, fighting for justice. Visit CampioneLaw.com.
The Money Pages brings you the Red Zone featured player of the week. Number 1, Jaguars running back Travis Etienne Jr. Travis played college ball for the Clemson Tigers and was drafted by the Jags in the first round in 2021. Pick up this week's Jags game program with a commemorative ticket of Travis Etienne inside. Download the Money Pages app for weekly specials. Money Pages, official sponsor of your Jacksonville Jaguars.
Hey, this is Lauren Brooks. With over 1,600 five-star Google reviews, it was a no-brainer to have Closets by Design help us get organized at home. They create custom storage solutions for every space, lifestyle, and budget. From closets to garages to laundry rooms and more. Closets by Design will transform clutter into seamless organization. Call today to schedule a free in-home consultation and get 40% off plus an extra 15% off with free installation. But only until September 30th. 18 months financing is available. Call 904-878-9393 or visit closetsbydesign.com.
All right, we interrupt today's radio program for this halftime trivia. What's hiding in your air ducts right now? A, dust and allergens. B, mold spores. C, last season's popcorn. Or D, all of the above. If you guessed D, that's right. There's popcorn in there. If you guessed D, it's all of the above. So call Lloyd's Heating and Air for a new system. Get 50% off duct cleaning. Residential and commercial, by the way. Family owned, trusted by North Florida. Dial Lloyd's Heating and Air or visit Lloyd'sHeatingandAir.com. Lloyd's Heating and Air, keeping you comfortable in every season.
Hurricane season on the First Coast can leave you in the dark, so why not get a head start on storm season with a home generator system from American Electrical? They've sold and installed more generators in Jacksonville than any other company around, with scores of whole home generator installations throughout North Florida. That's right, American Electrical has been installing and repairing thousands of generators for over a decade in Duval. Keep your loved ones and property protected. Log on to American-Electrical.com and see how they can help you.
Hacker here, and you guys know I always tell you the benefits of Awaken 180 weight loss. Well, I had another one last week. I went down to Disney for Mickey's not-so-scary Halloween party, right? And I actually dressed up in a costume along with my wife and my son. Now, 100 pounds ago, I would not have ever dreamed of dressing up in a costume nor getting my picture taken because I didn't want to get my picture taken. I didn't want it plastered all over the internet with the way I look. But thanks to Awaken 180 and losing over 100 pounds, you get more confidence. You can wear costumes now. You can be part of the family fun. It's just another benefit that Awaken 180 provides. It's a healthy lifestyle. I'm in the maintenance program now. It's absolutely awesome. Again, I cannot possibly recommend Awaken 180 enough. Losing weight has changed my life. If it's time to change your life, go to Awaken180weightloss.com. That's Awaken180weightloss.com or call 844-346-1800. If I can do it, you can do it. Awaken 180 Weight Loss.
Lauren Brooks here for Terminix. When pests invade your home or business, you don't just need them out, you need them out fast. And you need to keep them out. At Terminix, they'll show up for you and eliminate pests quicker, just like they did at my house, because they care about what matters most to you. When pests show up, so does Terminix. Don't live with a pest problem, Terminix it. Visit Terminix.com today to schedule a free inspection online. That's TERMINIX.com. That's right, Terminix it.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back. Making the turn for home. Appreciate y'all. You know what I've noticed with fans, by the way?
What's that?
And I kind of, I'm not okay
You're
with
crazy?
it, but I'm kind of okay with it. You know how TV's always searching for the angry fan? The ticked off fan, the surrender cobra shot, whatever.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm sitting here, I put a lot of time and effort and energy into my team. I'm disgusted with them. And guess what? You got the camera right on me. You saw that Alabama boy do that?
That's our Jeff and I. We got a meme of the day.
We're going to come up with a new segment
He
here.
looked
the
right at him
meme
and he
of the
said,
day.
and I was like, you know what?
Have you seen the meme?
No.
I'll show you.
He looked right at the camera.
But I'm kind of, you know what?
I feel him. I feel
you, bro.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
And they don't care anymore about that, so they're going to do it. And then
Hey, that's where TV is going.
Yeah, I mean, look, TV, you guys started it. You guys are doing shows where everybody's cussing and such.
Right.
So what do you expect? Oh, yeah. 1-0.
It says FSU football is 1-0, and the 1 is the middle finger that Bama fan was.
So I kind of like, all right, you guys want to come get shots of us? Come get a shot. But
We'll give you a shot.
Yeah. Jets guard Elijah Vera Tucker, potentially serious injury, could miss significant time. They take a hit week 1 ahead of their game. So.
It has not. Aaron Glenn to New York has not given any kind of juice this preseason. They've been right. Have you heard much about Aaron Glenn at all? Like I've heard a lot about Ben Johnson. I've seemed like I've heard more about the coaching changes, but we'll see what he does up there. That job doesn't seem to be real winnable. Talk about a team that's never going in the right way. Seems like it's the Jets.
Yeah, I know. And again, I can't. I mean, why is Justin Fields going to be any different?
Is it not a problem if it's 3 years in a row you're starting on your third different team?
Yeah, it's a problem.
That's a problem. I mean,
he's an okay guy. He can run a little bit, and he's got to use his legs. And
I guess Baker Mayfield had success in Cleveland that people forget.
That's the thing.
So he didn't come out of nowhere.
Right.
These guys would have to come out of nowhere.
All right. I think so. So we'll see how it goes.
E?
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Morning, Tone.
Good morning.
What do you got cooking on?
Do you think Baker Mayfield, like as a quarterback there in Cleveland, a high draft pick who did have some success early in his career there, do you think he almost wear it as a badge of honor that Cleveland gave up on you?
Yeah, probably.
You know, at this point with what's going on with that organization, they can't even figure out who the backup is.
Yeah.
You know, week to week right now in Cleveland with some of their chaos.
Did I see Baker and Trevor vacationing together somewhere during the weekend?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm okay with it.
I could have sworn I saw a picture of
I don't mind that.
Baker, Trevor, the center for the Jags.
What was that? December game plan? Yeah.
And there was another Buck and Walker Little.
Okay.
With their wives.
All right.
Somewhere. I don't know where. But I'm pretty sure I saw that on social media. I could be wrong, but I think I saw that. So, whatever. Hey, pick his brain.
For sure.
No doubt. Yeah. No doubt. Yeah.
Pick his brain.
All right, Tony and Jaguars today is coming up next. Hick, you'll appreciate this. Do you ever watch the Feinbaum show?
Very rarely.
Yeah, they're just not pleased with Coach DeBoer. Hick, here's a sampling of some of the quotes.
Yeah.
From those calling into the Feinbaum show yesterday. DeBoer couldn't inspire a rooster to cross the road if a hen looking like Megan Fox and Daisy Dukes was on the other side.
Oh, dear.
That West Coast Gavin Newsom style football doesn't play here in Alabama.
No, sir.
If he was on life support, I'd unplug it to charge my phone.
Oh, dear.
And finally, you're as popular right now as the bonus Yoko Ono track right now, Coach DeBoer.
Boy. Yeah.
I mean, we got Yoko Ono references.
Not good.
Megan Fox and Daisy Dukes. They're built different in Alabama now. They're just growing up with different educational system.
Tone, what else you got cooking today on a Hump Day Wednesday?
Yeah, we'll be asking as we are getting ready for the season, obviously. Yes. We'll be doing season predictions tomorrow, but today we're asking for your offensive and defensive MVP for the football team.
Okay.
And we'll go through the list of candidates as we go throughout the show this morning. Johnny O will join us in the second hour of the program today as well. We're just a few days away from kickoff. Regular season is upon us.
Crazy, man, huh?
Yeah.
All right, we'll have
ready
a great
to roll.
show.
Thank you.
Mike and Tony getting ready for Jaguars today. Our work here is done on a Hump Day Wednesday.
Yes, and the obscure Braves young pitcher, Didier Fuentes. No Suero, none of that. All right.
Right on it.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.